What is up, you guys? It is Mira, it is Shiva, it is Vera, it is Scorpion Reddz. We got the beautiful Miss Red Diamond in here, and we're back in the building one more again for any more questions. I hope y'all got y'all cups poured. I hope you got a little bottle in reserve. You know what I'm saying? Got a little something or something. All right, listen, we about to get all the way into and through this, you guys. We got a list of questions here. Miss Red Diamond, how have you been since we last?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I can't complain. We off. It's Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
We got a list of questions here. Of course, I am going to drop. Oh, make sure you turn the sound in the background.
Do what?
Make sure you turn the sound in the background.
The sound?
Mm-hmm. It's like echoing. Okay. Let me put the link in the chat.
Did you go live yet?
Mm-hmm.
Two.
Right. So
Is that better for the echo?
yeah, we good. All right, you guys. So let's get into the business for today. Thank you for everybody stepping into the room. We got a list of topics. If you guys want to check the topics out to see which one y'all want to jump into, y'all go ahead and check that out. That's in the description. We're going to start off right now with how to set boundaries with toxic people.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's identify toxic people, shall we? You identify like the traits of a toxic person, please.
Ooh, honestly, I feel like it depends on the person. Toxic people, you know what I think a good trait of a toxic person is? They don't respect boundaries.
Yeah, of
You
course.
set your boundary or you tell somebody how you feel about something and they continually do the same thing over and over. I think that's toxic.
Yes, the boundary things in general. That's toxic.
What else is toxic? Inability to understand things from multiple perspectives.
I was just about to say that someone not willing to listen or understand something, and I think someone just maliciously does like ignorant shit because like some people like you can't tell me that you don't know what you're doing is wrong or that it wouldn't be cool for you to do that, and they just you know what I'm saying? Just people.
Yeah, people who do things they don't like done to them. Like if you don't like it done to you, and we all have a little bit of hypocrisy within us, but like on a consistent basis, you do things or you manipulate people for your own well-being. Like that's when you can tell it's toxic. Like you consistently, like not one or two times, but on a consistent basis, like you're just kind of manipulating people. Don't care about anyone other than yourself.
Yes. How do you set boundaries with toxic people? How do you think that the best way to set boundaries with toxic people?
Limit interaction. Honestly, I think you have to limit your interaction with them.
Thank God, but I'm the block queen. I'm the block queen. Yeah, I don't play about it. I would block a bitch so quick. Look, Facebook, my phone. I would delete all your pictures, everything. And look, I'll block you so fucking good, bitch. I would delete your name and all of that stuff, but just have it where it's the number and block that number and then delete the number up out my phone, girl. I will block you so fucking heavily, bitch. And if you email me, bitch, I will block that shit too, bitch. Don't even because I don't block the nigga so bad one time. This nigga fucking emailed me, bitch, girl. And we didn't.
What?
Girl, this nigga emailed me. What's going on, kid girl? You ain't nothing. Listen, I like the
now. How you defining toxic when you say nothing wrong with it though? Tell us how you define toxic.
Yes,
because I'm not saying everything gotta be wholesome. I'm not saying everything gotta be wholesome, but we
got some in the background. Yes, she about to come back through. But listen, let me tell you something.
Yes.
I set my boundaries with toxic people. Like I don't let them get away with shit. Like, I really don't let them get away with it. Like, I'm very vocal with how I feel. Like, I had to deal with a toxic person, a few toxic people within this year. And I just straight tell them, like, listen, it's bloop, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not going to do me. You're not going to spend. You're not going to swindle me. You're not going to mistreat me or do me any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's another. I like that you said that, because another good example, like, or another good trait, dismissing your emotions, right? If they dismiss how you feel or belittle how you feel, that's another example of toxic person.
Yeah. Like, what's other ways to just like set boundaries with them? I mean, number one, I always say to confront them, because a real toxic person does not like to be called out on their bullshit at all.
Exactly.
And notice that as you start to call them out on their shit and make them, you know, have rebuttal for like, what the fuck is, you know, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Just they'll limit themselves from being around you. You'll realize that they'll stop calling you, that they'll stop being around you.
Exactly. Because they used to being able to take advantage of people.
Yeah.
So when you start calling them on their shit, they know I can't get away with that. So she, like, that's another example. They only deal with people who's beneficial to them. So if you calling me on my shit, you no longer beneficial to me. So I move to the next person.
So he says toxic is just the flavor to the relationship. Just when it's too much is when it's a problem. Now listen, I'm serious. I like a little bit of crazy. I'm a Scorpio, so you know I like a little makeup sex a little now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I need to get toxic could be just being dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's dirt. That's toxic to me, nigga. You stressing me out. You running my pressure up and shit like that. And I ain't got no pressure. You know what I'm saying? So you giving me pressure. Clean.
You're giving it.
Certain things that, like, as a human being, I feel like everyone has their little, you know, things that they don't like, their little pet peeves. So anything can be toxic to someone depending on what their irritations are. You know
exactly. That's true.
A real toxic person is someone who is verbally abusive as well. Like, I've seen some women and men. Have you ever like seen someone like really talk down to their man, or really talk down to their child, or really talk down to, you know, associate, like their
co-workers,
and just like have that? Some people are just toxic individuals, period. Like, they have some type of superiority or ego syndrome that they got going on, that they need to feed, where they feel like they need to step on people and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, you're not going to deal with me that way. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I peep what type of shit you want, that's how you like to do. Like, I really don't even hang around people that I feel like that are like that, because I know my temper and I know how I am, so that's not going to slide with me. So I'm very cool in my skin. I have no need to have no clicks or none of that stuff like that. Because I think that those little mean girl clicks and all that little dumb shit, that's very toxic.
Yeah.
What's going on, Lighthouse? What's going on, everybody in the room?
No, I agree, because I think that's another sign of toxicity, when you always talking like shit about each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like you saying in those cliques, it's like y'all backstabbing each other. Y'all supposed to be each other's friends, or you're supposed to be building each other up, or, you know, setting goals together. And it's like, that's not the case. You can tell that's toxic. Like, hey.
What's going on, Crystal? Yeah, and again, if y'all want to come back in, y'all try to come back on in here. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so a way that I really feel, you said their bond over time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Trauma bonds.
I feel like, to me, a person that every time that you're around them, or you just can't have a general conversation with them, they gotta be argumentative. It gotta be some type of debate about something, like
about everything. Yeah.
And chill. What's going on, baby D?
Hey.
In the building, like, it's just like, why I gotta be all of that? Like, me personally, I just feel that when you really say something and really address the people about their behavior, either they going to number one, they're probably going to attack you for, trying to check them on it or whatever. But after they're going to try to make it right and apologize, like if it's somebody they realize that they're being, too much on somebody and they're willing to change it, like I'll be willing to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? But some people just are who you are, and you just gotta separate yourself from them, just period. And just like, and you ain't gotta be disrespectful to them, especially if it's somebody at work or someone that you gotta deal with in your family. You ain't got no choice to deal with them. You ain't gotta, you don't ruffle no feathers on my back. I could be very cordial with you. What's up? Yeah, but I'm not no fake ass individual, because I'm a Scorpio, so there's no middle ground with me. After you in or you out, I don't play.
You in out, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, I mean, at all. Friend, family, and folks treat a whole like I'm so serious. Like, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, and it would take too much out of me for me to try to fake how I feel about you. No, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and trust me, you're gonna feel it. So it ain't no point of me even being around you, you know what I'm saying? Because you a habitual line stepper. You know what I'm saying?
Habitual line stepper. No, you're right about that. I feel like too often the relationship is toxic because people go in it thinking like, I can change this person, I can make this person different. If the case, that's not the case. Like, the more comfortable you get with somebody, the more you show yourself with them. So chances are things are gonna get less as it goes over time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, over time you're gonna get more annoyed with each other. So if it's already starting off on rocky ground, it's only going to get worse. So you want to start off really high so that it comes down to normal, not comes down to like, I can't stand you and I'm about to choke slam you.
I'm about to say it to you one time. Once I say it to you, well, it wasn't that poetry. It was like, it's better that it hurts. Look, she said, I'm gonna tell it to you one time, and then I ain't saying it to you again.
I know, right?
And that's all.
Listen, we don't.
It's better that it feels this way to me. I can't be too comfortable because loving you ain't like it used to be, or whatever the hell she was saying. But I'm serious. I'm just gonna say it one time, and if you continue on that path, I'm cool on you. Because like, another thing to me, toxicity is like, and we were talking about it earlier, like people that, like I said, have to be right all the time. Like, I can agree to disagree. Like,
yeah,
feel your way about it, I feel my way about it. Like, I clearly we're not going to
agree.
Way, but you can agree to disagree. You don't have to be disrespectful. Like,
right.
That legitimately, especially if they know anything personal about you, if they feel like they can take a personal dig just to like get that gut punch in to win a conversation or whatever, they'll go and be like, example, like if I'm talking to you and I know that you went to jail back in high school for stealing. Now this is not real.
Right. Hypothetical.
Hypothetically, right? So we talking about something. We could be talking about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, something that have nothing to do with this girl stealing in high school. And I could be like, nah, I'm with Malcolm X fucking niggas up, you know what I'm saying, by any means necessary. And then she over there like, nah, you know what I'm saying, black power, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to motherfucking hit people and shit. And then next thing I know, I'd be like, oh, you talking about not hitting people, but at least Martin Luther King, at least Malcolm X ain't go to jail for stealing. You know what I'm saying? Just bring it up.
Like, yeah, like taking a personal hit.
Nothing to do with the conversation. Just to like, I feel like people that know your life or just things that hurt you and they bring that shit up intentionally to like, that's malicious. I feel like that's malicious because like that don't have nothing to do with what the fuck we're talking about. You just personal shit that you know about me. Just like I have people in my life that do that to me. That is so irritating. I really feel like that is so hurtful, and it make a person feel like, damn, I can't even talk to my friends or my family or my co-workers about anything that's going on with me, any hardships that I'm going through. And that's going to roll into another topic as well. Like, because they don't have no boundaries. Like, you don't have to win every conversation. You don't have to be right all the
all the time. I don't even know if I think it's malicious. I think some people are miserable, you know? I think sometimes people are just miserable.
Yeah, I see my baby trying to come up in here, but it's saying device not connected for some reason. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I think sometimes it's malicious, but I think sometimes people are just miserable. And when you're miserable, you don't see other people's perspective. And that's why I said that's a trait of toxic behavior. Like, you can't see things from the other point of view. All you can see is your point of view. Like I think we were talking about somebody like that earlier on the phone, like when we were like, you're explaining your point of view, or you're telling like, this is literally like legitimately this was my intention, and no matter what you say, they just like, nah, like they refuse to see something from another person's point of view or a different perspective, and they just feel like this is how I felt, or this is what I said, and that's it, I don't care. Like, that's toxic, because you can't even have a like, you can't reason with somebody like that. If I can't reason with you, I'm not going to even engage in a lot of conversation, because it's just going to be a waste of my time.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I can't be like that, because it depends on certain things. Like, this is a thing that's toxic to me that I feel like it's toxic. Have you ever known somebody, and this could be anybody? What's going on?
Hello.
Anybody that you know personally, and they are the type of person that will sit there and say that they're going to do something. Like, if I say, all right, Diamond, I'm gonna come pick you up at 10:30 tomorrow, and I'm gonna take you to your dentist appointment. Woo woo woo. You like, all right, cool. So you ain't call nobody. Bloop bloop bloop. And then 10:30 come, and then you calling because now you late. Like, bitch, I thought you said you was going. No, I said I might be able to pick you up. I didn't say I was going to pick you up. I said I might be able to pick you up, and I'm gonna call you tomorrow and let you know. Bitch, no, you didn't. Like, I hate.
And even if that's the case, you ain't not call me and let me know either.
Me, that's toxic. That's toxic as fuck. I hate people that like false promises and just,
Yeah,
to me,
I
that's
don't like that.
because it again, it starts negative traits and stuff like that, where it make you not trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
everybody is not like that. That's just them certain people. So you
yeah.
have to learn how to set your boundaries with people. And the best phrase and saying I've ever heard ever is, when somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't allow someone to keep showing you them toxic traits, things that annoy you, that get on your nerves and stuff like that. And you just keep pushing it aside, pushing it aside, pushing it aside. No, because then that's being toxic to yourself. You're not standing up for yourself. That's not you trusting your body. Like, when you're dealing with someone and they're doing something to you, and you told them once, you told them twice, you told them 3 times this night, and they keep on going and they keep on going, and that shit is building up animosity, anxiety, or every, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that's your body telling you that this is not good for me. Period. You should not.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that. I think that's another concept of toxic behavior, right? I think society has taught people to ignore their emotions. Emotions aren't fact. Like, just because you feel angry doesn't mean that's valid, but your emotions are signals. So your emotions are sending you a message that something is going on that you're not comfortable with, or that you are happy about, whatever it is. But it's like, you have to pay attention to your body to see, what is it trying to tell you? Oh, I'm nervous. I don't trust this situation. I'm scared. I'm happy. I'm excited. Like, we don't pay attention to our emotions because the world has lied and told us that we're supposed to be like this all the time. That's not human. That's dead. Like, that is the deadline. Like, humans are natural. We're emotional. We're going to have different emotions in different situations. And I think people who try to pretend like your emotions are invalid, that's toxic. That's toxic behavior. Like you said, we have to be able to pay attention to our intuition, pay attention to the signs our bodies are telling us. They definitely letting us know who we can and can't trust sometimes.
Yes, King, it does come in different ways. It really does. Always for the body. Um, so the next topic is, it was sent in by one of the viewers. How can a younger man successfully seduce and satisfy an older woman? Y'all want some of my ladies. I need some of my ladies to call in too. Y'all gotta help us out here. Listen, I'ma tell you one thing. I see my baby Crystal keep trying to come in here, but it says device not connected. I don't know why it's saying that, baby, but it's saying device not connected. So to me, the best way, I guess I am older. You know what I'm saying?
No, we not. Don't claim that. No, we ain't. No, we ain't.
No, yes, I am. I am a
No,
certain
we ain't.
and to these little 23, 27, 30-year-old dudes. I mean, even the 30 to me makes me cringe because I'm like, I can't do that. Like, you're younger than my younger sister. You're like my little. That give me. I need me a man. I need me a man. Like, I might could date. No, but I mean, we all kind of get into that age now where younger to us can be like
A grown man still.
30,
Yeah.
and they doing something for themselves.
How old is Michael B? I'm like, he's pretty young. He could get it.
Who?
Michael B.
He's not my favorite, but yeah, he's all right. He was looking real good in that damn pants.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Child, I'm trying to see what he's trying to do round in this new one. What he doing? Okay, right. Okay, where he coming from?
She said,
I'm so serious.
yes.
Me, honestly, the best thing for a younger man to do, because I don't know, I'm just about to run down my flavor. I'm sorry, y'all.
She's about to run down.
Baby, I love a man that just is very just confident. You know what I'm saying? Well-groomed. I like a well-groomed man. Like, you gotta look good every time I'm around you. You gotta smell
good.
delicious.
Smell good.
Delicious. You gotta carry yourself like you care about yourself. You understand? And actually live your life like you care about yourself. The best thing to do to impress an older woman is not be like these ain't shit ass men our age that want to be your age. That ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like
people on the corner.
When age brings maturity, not all of the time. Like, I really have met some younger dudes though that is doing a lot more for themselves and that's way better capable than some of the dudes that be trying to talk to me that's my age, because like you know what I'm saying? So
that's what I said. I don't know if you could judge it by age because some of these young dudes is ambitious.
That's what I'm saying, because
I like ambition. I think older women like ambition. I like ambition.
Yes, like you gotta really be doing something about yourself. You are always to be smiling, just not had no drama.
Having a plan in life, but also just like if we hanging out, if we doing something, having a plan.
And just be mature and just be about your business. Like, don't be all sweating her, be acting all, we was about to get to that. Thirsty. Don't be acting all thirsty and stuff like that or whatever. Just be like a real man. You know what I'm saying? And don't be all about sex, because like we're grown ass women. We can get dick. We done had dick. We done been in Nickelodeon a few times. So it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I got my year pass. I'm good. I can go anytime I want to. So I'm good. So you got, it's not just about sex with us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta actually bring
conversation. You have to have conversation. You
gotta be
yes.
A breath of fresh air to us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a nice little young tender and you just, I'm sorry though, because there do be some little jokes out here. I be like, let me mind my business, because I don't want to fuck nobody life up. Because I come through and just like,
they might mess your life up.
Go home to his mother house on Thanksgiving ever again, little bitch. She come over here with this good pussy and this good cooking and shit, bitch. Let me try to tell you something. This boy ain't never. His mother gonna hate me. Okay, bitch. All right. She better really know how to cook, bitch. I don't know. Okay, bitch. What's wrong with him? Okay, so what else do you what do you think? To me, I just think just carrying yourself like a very mature.
I feel like conversation is huge for me. I mean, for real, like I think you have to be able to talk about a variety of topics.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to blend in a variety of environments. I feel like I can go into any environment. I need you to be able to go into any environment. You gotta be able to come with me to my job. To when I like brunches, we gotta be able to go to brunch.
Yeah.
But I also have family in the hood, so we gotta be able to do that. Like you gotta be able to go into every kind of environment.
Like I'm with a younger dude.
You said what?
You can't make me feel like I'm with a younger dude.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem if he's young. I think if both people are open to like exploring each other's world, I think that's okay. Like if he might be able to show you some things, you might be able to show him some things, but I think it's gonna take open-mindedness on both parts.
Ladies,
I don't know though, because I need you to be able to like my type of music though. That's a huge thing for me. Like I don't necessarily like all the young music, so it's like you got to be able to blend musically too.
Ladies, if there's any ladies in the chat, like I would love for y'all to call in, because King Red want to know, what's our views on dating someone in their early 20s. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't dated someone that young. I think the youngest that I've dated is I've dated a dude. He at the time when I was dating him, I think he was like 31 or something, or I don't know. How old is he now? I think he's probably like 33 now. You know what I'm saying? So like he's probably like, yeah, I think he just turned 33 or something like that. But he's a very successful young little dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing that I really liked about him, that's what I was telling you last week, the little nigga, that little freaky little nigga.
Oh, I remember.
Like that. What was that? You just did to me.
I told you they can show you some things. Look, she said she liked it.
Some niggas been looking at on Pornhub. What's that?
You're so silly.
Genre, that was genre. Crazy. Genre. Man, they did fun shit to me. I was like, hold on.
He said, "What are we talking about?" Oh, you gonna tell them your story?
You gotta go. But I'm serious. Like the dude, like every time he was just a ball of energy. Like he was a ball of fucking energy every time that he what's up, man? This is that. Whatever. Don't make me blast you, Slam. It was just all that. And I'm just like, what you mean? I'm like, oh, because I don't know the slang and everything like that. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, what you talking about? You from early. Like he was like, it was just like we would always just be, I'd be fine. So, he was just fine. He was just fine. And it was like, regardless if we was dating or not, I would still want to be, that would still be my homie. You know what I'm saying? Because like the motherfucker was just a breath of fresh air to be around. So I just think like in general, just be you, like still be yourself and be your age and stuff like that. But don't make a woman feel like she with somebody younger. Like the dude that I was with, he was so knowledgeable about so much, and you can learn so much from him. And I was learning so much. I mean, and it was a different exchange. He was learning shit from me, from my angle, and I was learning shit from this little dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to call this man a little dude, like that's a grown ass man. Let me not say that. But I'm saying that in the context of someone being younger than me, like no disrespect at all, cause like that nigga's a whole boss out here, like stamped, like for real. So like for real, that's what I'm saying. If you gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be no liability on no woman. Don't be coming at her with just trying, like I said, just try and give her some dick and some chips or some shit. Like, well, no, you can give me some motherfucking money. You can definitely give me some.
What? Is that a thing? Dick and chips?
No, I just fucking said that shit off the top of my mind.
Oh, because I'm like, I mean
snacks. I mean like snacks.
I got munchies now. Oh my God.
Once I thought about it, because I'm like, hold on, because I don't want nobody to be thinking I'm saying like don't give them bitch no chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like little snacks, like dick and snacks and little treats and shit.
Okay.
I'm not you know, this ain't trick or treat and shit like that. Like, don't your little dick, like, you know what I'm saying? Because most women, older women, unless they going through like a midlife crisis or some shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we're, you know, we be on some chill shit. We ain't really just trying to be fucked on like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, unless you still rolling. Because we do know we got some boppers still out here. You know what I'm saying? Bopping around. You know, don't act like these bitches all be out there with that shit. So, y'all. So, you know, unless you out there like that, like, no, don't laugh because, like, come on.
You said don't laugh. You keep making me laugh. You can't say don't laugh.
Well, because like legitimately on some real shit, we still some spring chickens out here. Because if you be seeing, look at Taraji and all them up to 50, they
look good.
You not telling me they ain't still get some dick all up in the 50s and shit. Like,
no, bitch, they look great. Shit,
bitch. Let me be pulling like Taraji and all them bitches looking like that up in my girl.
You can't tell me nothing.
Like they just getting started on they little twist and twirl, girl.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Girl. That's why I said when you said earlier we older, I'm like, I consider them older and they look good.
That's why I can't really mess with no dude in his 20s and stuff like that. Because I feel like I will fuck him up. I will create a stalker, girl. Like I will create a
I don't know though, because I feel like the younger generation is different than our generation. I feel like the younger generation is more family.
Let me drop the link.
Go ahead. To call in?
Mm-hmm. I need to drop the link. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was listening.
I ain't even. Oh, I was just. What? I don't even know what I was saying, girl.
It says, I'm dating a 21-year-old. I'm 19. It's emotional all the time. That's my issue. Listen, y'all gotta understand, like, in any relationship, you're gonna be emotional, period. And that's just on period, especially when y'all having sex and stuff, because I just be emotional sometimes. Like, I be wanting to listen.
Emotional about what though?
To me personally, like I could call my little joint, you know what I'm saying, and he ain't answering the phone. I want to talk to him. I be like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I had me a little attitude, and he might call me right back, and I'd be having to fix my shit up real quick, like I wasn't just mad like shit and all of that.
That's real.
Girl, like I ain't even about to hold it. What's going on, Pro Street? What's going on?
Hey.
That younger, my heart is so tender all the time. I just want to marry him though. Man, listen, let me try to tell y'all something on God. Man, you don't want to do that. On God, you don't want to do that. A Slim, you still a good hoe in years. Go and enjoy yourself. I ain't even about to hold you. And like for real. Cause I'm gonna tell you what. I wish because like I don't want to be a bad influence out here for these children. I'm really not. But I'm about to tell you something like for real, y'all be young. Stop trying to be out here and be grown on every fucking thing, man. When I was 17, I got myself in an adult relationship. I was in that shit for like 5 years or something. By the time I got out of that shit young, I had went through so much shit. I went through so much shit, y'all. Like, that shit wasn't even fucking fair. Like, I went through shit that I could relate to adult women too. And I was just a child. Like, I was like, y'all don't realize how precious those years are and how young you are. Go to college. Go experience life.
Travel the fucking world.
I don't want you to be like these older bras, like they damn near in their 40s about to go through a midlife crisis because they done been in a fucking relationship or they done only fuck one nigga and all this shit. Now they want to go out here and go on a whole phase and they don't know nothing about dating. Like their emotions and their self-esteem is fucked up because they done been in a fucked up ass relationship when they should have been out there going to college, enjoying their life, going to parties, traveling. Y'all got me fucked up because I'm not gonna tell no youngin' to go out there and go get married. Man, fuck that shit, man. Enjoy that dick, and when that shit don't feel good no more, bye. The fuck? I'm sorry. Please tell these children something else, because I feel like I'm about to tell them some fucked up shit, because I'm telling them to go ahead.
No, honestly, no bullshit. You know that's
in years. Fuck that shit. Enjoy yourself. Look, you could say, man, bitch, I was in my 20s. I was wilding. Man, when you get in your 30s, you can't say that, bitch, because no. You know what I'm saying? You was out there hoeing, bitch. You was big hoeing. You don't understand what I'm saying? You can say that, man. I was in my 20s. I was wilding, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go on, have you some fun, bitch. Fuck that shit. Fuck you, bitch. I'm sorry. Please help me. I'm sorry. God help me. Jesus, help me. Help me. I'm sorry. Where's my rosary piece? Father, help me. Help me. Help me out of this situation.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. I swear, I'm not lying though. Please help me. Because I swear. Woo! It says, is it mutual though? Yes. Is it mutual? Come on, Pro Street.
That's a good question.
On the
That's a good question.
Gotta give him a little shimmy. Gotta give him a little shimmy. Give him a little shimmy. Come on, Pro Street. Come on. Is it mutual though? Because like I'm not even about to play about it, man. Woo! I done wasted some time of my life, man. Child. Whew. And then you get into that codependent shit because it's man. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna tell y'all about so I was in, like I said, I was in this relationship from 17, and this man was like 4 years older than me and everything. Like, I got my first apartment with this person. Like, the motherfucker was on boat. This nigga was on drugs, was an alcoholic. Nigga probably did everything but beat me. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never experienced that. You see what I'm saying? But just I went through so much shit in this fucking relationship from 17, and just with the alcohol and drug abuse just on period. By the time I said, you know what, fuck it, you got to go, because everything was mine. Like, you ain't, like, even as a youngin', I've been on my shit. Period. That's on period. You want my shit, you can go. Bye. And that's why y'all have to like love yourself enough to say, this is toxic. This not good for me. Y'all, this the motherfucker was stressing me out so bad. I was breaking out in motherfucking hives and shit on my back. And I'm allergic to shit. My doctor was like, Slim, that is stress. Whatever the fuck, you was too young. Whatever the fuck it is that you're going through, you need to get away from that shit, because that stress will kill you. Anytime that you going through some type of stress that bad, where you're starting to like, you know, your body is reacting like that, you need to get the fuck away from it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was so...
That's real as shit. That's yeah. If your body's breaking out in hives, you know you stressed the fuck out.
Young. When I was so young. I was young. I think by the time I got out of that relationship, I was like 21 or some shit. Young.
But it's nice because you got out young. You know what I mean? There's people that don't get out that young.
But listen, I went through like some depression or some real ass shit. My good friend now, but like one of my exes, he literally knew me since I was 17, working in a government building and shit like that. We worked in the government together. And he always used to be trying to get at me, but I was always in this little fucked up ass relationship. And it was such a one-sided relationship because I was always home by myself. My nigga was never with me. Never. I was always in the house by myself. I was in a relationship I could have probably cheated, did whatever I wanted to do, but I'm such a loyal ass bitch on God. Bruh, I had to learn who the fuck I was, because, and that was a depressing thing for me because I was so young. I never lived by myself. Like, and my mother kept telling me, get your shit by yourself. Make sure all your shit is in your name, which I did. You know what I'm saying? Bloop, bloop, bloop. But I felt like to go from like, this is your first place you had by yourself, and you have your boyfriend, whatever, with you, to y'all break up and you gotta learn how to live in the whole fucking apartment by yourself. You ain't never heard quiet in your life. Damn. I had to learn who the fuck Reddz was. I had to find out who I was before I met this man and who I was as an adult. You understand what I'm saying? And then the toxicity of a codependent ass shit, because you know the shit not good for you, but it's like you still want it. That going through all of that shit, like all of that. I had to go through that shit alone by myself. Like I was literally on a train, listening, being a typical Scorpio, listening to I am not gonna cry, I'm not gonna.
Oh, that's my song.
No tears, no,
Hey, no, I'm not gonna cry. Not worth my tears. Hey, get it?
I was
I
listening.
love me that is my song.
Being
Ooh, that's
fucking typical Scorpio, because you know when you already hurting, we gotta find some shit to listen to make us hurt more.
girl. That must be water signs in general, because I do that too.
Because to me, I gotta make it hurt so it don't hurt no more. I gotta get that shit out, just like you know how Mary was in that motherfucking shit, girl.
Yes.
And then so the whole time, like I'm sitting there, I'm crying, listening with my headphones on, because you know back then we had Walkmans or whatever, right? So the dude that was trying to get at me the whole fucking time when I was going through that toxic shit, he kept saying, yeah, you gonna let me know when you get out of that little relationship. Child, he was if I wasn't even paying him no attention, I was so in my hurt, bitch. You hear me? I didn't even notice nobody around me. And then he kicked my leg, and then he had said something to me, and then he was listening to Rick Ross, and this nigga was such a square, or I thought he was, because you know I like street niggas and stuff like that. So like this, like he's a nigga working in a government building with me, so you know, but like bitch hood niggas working. I mean, like, but they intelligent, like they out there. You know what I'm saying, girl? So I'm trying to get back up in here, federal, girl. I'm trying to get that federal girl. Good money with them good checks. The fuck wrong with you? Oh, girl, but listen. Ever since that day, like he kicked me out of my fucking somber, and like I woke up and I was like, why the fuck am I like this nigga? And it's like, I know he's probably seen me sitting there crying. You know what I'm saying? And I felt I didn't have time to feel embarrassed because he was pouring so much love and he's so funny and everything. You know what I'm saying? So but it took for somebody else to kick me, for me to be like, why are you in pain? Why are you suffering from somebody? And that person that I left ain't do nothing no better for itself afterwards. It took this motherfucker years to finally get themselves together. And I was blessed to not be around that train wreck. You know what I'm saying? So only thing I can do is try to tell y'all my story a little bit, you know, so y'all can try to learn from it. And again, I'm not trying to point out there being no hoe. I am not saying that, of course not. I'm just being funny. But what I'm saying is like there's so much out there in life for you to experience other than a relationship, baby. Get your education, travel the world, experience, network, start a business. You know what I'm saying? Like love is always going to be there. And the person that you love today, I swear to God, in 4 or 5 years from now, you probably ain't even going to remember them unless you bust a bump into them in the fucking grocery store half the damn time.
Huh?
So, I don't know. That's just my
I don't know. You know, I'm the opposite because I got married young. We got married at 19. So we've been married 18. I don't know how many years now. But, you know, definitely had our ups and downs. I definitely still agree with you. Live your life, because I definitely experienced that within the marriage, feeling like, damn, I haven't lived. I haven't done nothing else. All I've ever done is been married with kids. But I think any relationship is going to take work. And I do think, like you said, I think for some reason women, there's such an emphasis on women to get married, to have kids. Like, live your fucking life. Like, there's more. Like if it's love, it will stand the test of time, right? Which means you can still live your life. Go do your other stuff. Make your business happen. Do all your other things. If it's not love, it's not going to work out anyways, right? So don't put your life on hold. Either way it goes. Do you.
And don't lose yourself in no damn relationship either.
Oh. Definitely.
Oh, Pro Street, grown ass man. How you doing, Pro Street? What you look like? What you look like? Call up in the chat. Call up in the chat.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
Pro Street, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Pro Street, what you doing? What
You're
you
silly. Oh my God, what a nut.
You too, baby.
Love y'all.
But no, I'm dead serious, baby love, because I'm so serious. And don't let you know, like my baby Lonnie B. Shout out to my baby Lonnie B. Don't let no bitch stress you out. As long as it's good, girl, stay up in the goodness.
That's real. Although I do feel like every relationship is gonna take work. It's not gonna always be good though. It's not gonna always be good.
Just enjoy it. As long as it's good, just enjoy that shit. And as long as you know, but if the shit don't feel right, and if it's coming with a little bit of drama, you too young, baby. Oh, bitch. Okay, you too young. Because if I could, man, you know how many bras I know that is my age that is out here big hoeing right now because they going through
big hoeing right now
and shit. Like, no, bruh. Nah.
Yeah. You know what though? I think what you said is a good point. You either gonna hoe in your early years or you're gonna hoe in your older years, but it's gonna balance out either way. Look, either way you gonna get it.
When you can say I was young, get that shit out the way when I say I was young. Oh shit.
Look, you're gonna do it one way or another. You might as well do it while you're young.
Let's talk about whole face. How many whole faces you think motherfuckers gonna have in their life? I mean, men are just on a continue.
I think you might have an early one, and then I think you have like that midlife crisis one.
You do.
But you know what though? I found out the nursing homes, them some hoes in that joint.
There's some hoes in this house.
Hey, girl, I was like, what? Yeah, them joints, they be getting it in the nursing home.
Girl, I done heard a story about. Girl, I don't want to do that. That's terrible. But like in one of my auntie nursing homes and shit, there was this old man that was in there busting on them down. Them old bitches had crabs in there.
Yeah, it be big STDs in them joints. It be big STDs in them joints. Cause it's like they old, they not thinking about that type of stuff. And plus I feel like a lot of their friends are passing away. They just trying to live their life, have fun. I ain't mad at them for real. They like,
I'm trying to get my plume dusted off like that.
Till the day I die. Listen,
let me be up in the mother. You know, like them old people homes where it's just like the old people little apartment buildings and shit.
Them just look nice too.
I'm pretty sure there's some sexy ass daddies up in that motherfucker child. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna be up in that joint looking like Queen Sheba, baby. I'm gonna give him a little thigh. You know what I'm saying? With my kidney.
A little thigh.
With a little tight little fitted shit, girl. I'm gonna tuck in my muffin top and shit on a hoe, bitch. I'm coming down there looking like okay, down in the soup hall, bitch. I'm coming down there with fucking porridge and some orange juice, bitch.
Porridge.
Bitch, cause you know,
take your teeth out.
Pop them front side on a nigga. Bitch, I numb this shit out of the nigga. Bitch, I still be out there getting it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm be having this. Girl, I'm enjoying my.
Oh bitch, my God.
Be old and decrepit up in the motherfucking house with cobwebs in my pussy. Bitch, this shit gonna still be Splash Mountain City. Bitch, you got me.
Splash Mountain. You're so simple.
I'm gonna have the baddest old grown up in here. Bitches gonna hate me. Like,
oh my God. Yeah.
Like, yeah, where it was yesterday, girl. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You are so silly.
Yeah, little fucker. Because I've been nice to these bitches for a long fucking time. I'm not gonna have time for these bitches. And you know what? I have a feeling like once you get up in them old people homes, it be a lot of drama up in there. And
it is drama.
Bitch, because if Hector got that good dick, Hector gonna be up in my unit. Okay, bitch? Don't y'all bitches be mad? Get glad, bitch. They gonna be mad at me. Okay,
it's gonna be drama because it be like, if we think about right now, the ratio of men to women is not favorable for women. It's worse then. So it's gonna be drama.
Thank you, boo boo. Child, let me try to tell you something. I'm gonna have to find this little old John up in there. Yes, I is. As long as he ain't too out there, as long as his old parts ain't for the streets. Okay.
No, they do be for the streets. That's the problem. Because it only be like 3 men and 10 women.
And do these men be going through a habitual hoe stage, or they a habitual line stepper? They just be hoeing and just be always cross that line. That's what they be doing. They don't never stop. Huh?
I think it depends. I think at that age you ain't worried about that. I mean, for real. At that age, if they in a nursing home at that point, they not necessarily trying to think about love. They thinking about tomorrow I might die. I need to get some tonight. Like this could be the last day. They ain't worried about no 6 years from now. Like
You out there pumping and moving them goddamn fertile birthing hips, them old ass birthing hips, the way that they be moving that shit up in there. Bitch, you can't tell me that they ass feel like they about to die, bitch. They in fucking pleasure palace. It sound like to me.
oh my god.
So the next.
What's the next question?
What do people get out of trolling a person that is going through a hardship?
You know how they say misery loves company? That's what they get. I feel like it's miserable people, and because they're miserable, it almost like makes them feel better to feel like they're not. I mean, I think we all feel better knowing we're not alone when we're feeling down, but some people legitimately feel good that somebody else is suffering. Yeah, they legitimately feel good that that other person is suffering. It makes them feel like they're powerful, like they're doing something. You know, they're taking their pain instead of focusing on fixing themselves. They project it onto somebody else.
To me, I feel like you got to be at a real low fucking point in your life to see someone, because you see that shit all the time. And I feel like on Facebook and the internet and stuff, like trolling, bullying, like this shit is crazy. Like, to me, I do understand that there be people that just be trolling on the internet. They always going through something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people that be posting those emotional posts all of the time. It's like, oh, I'm always going through a breakup. I'm always going through, you know. So people like that, I just really just don't even pay attention to, because you kind of know how to read them. But you can tell when it's somebody, like if it's somebody that don't post that often and they post some shit like, you know, going through something right now, whoop, 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 whoop. When I see them people that be in the chat that be like laughing, that be putting the laughing emojis, or that just be throwing a little slick shade, or just whatever, like that is so fucking weird. Like, what the fuck are you finding funny or finding something comical about somebody telling you that they're going through something? Like, you look like a complete and utter fucking asshole. Like,
yeah, I mean, even if it's somebody that's going through something consistently, that means, like you said, there's a problem. So it's like, why would it be funny to you? Why wouldn't that just be like either you keep scrolling because you ain't got to have, like, what's the old thing? Listen, I feel like we teach our children, if you ain't got shit to say that's good, don't say nothing at all. We got grown ass fucking adults that don't understand. If you don't got shit to say that's good, keep it moving. You don't gotta comment on the post. You don't gotta say nothing. You could keep it moving, mind your business, stay in your lane. For some reason, you got grown ass adults that feel the need to come into someone else's situation and to jack. I don't understand. Like, why do you think it's funny that someone else is in pain?
I think people do that.
You need to look at yourself.
Or something like that. Like, they just want to stand out in the chat, or I don't know, but I just feel like
sometimes they want attention. It's a lot of different things, but either way, it's like they need help. They need to go to therapy. They need to figure some shit out.
Because what the fuck? Because I feel like someone did that shit to me recently, and the whole time was what I wrote. It kind of came off wrong, because honestly, what I was saying was I was nervous about sharing some of my artistry with someone that I really, really respect in the music industry. And I was having anxiety about the situation, you know? But I didn't put all of that meat and potatoes in the situation. I was just saying,
because it's your business. You don't got to.
Right. And like, it was like, I feel like it was like a slick, shady ass comment. And it just came, it was just weird. It was just real weird. And it just was like, but what if something was really wrong with me? Because like a few people thought that, something was wrong, and they were like doing what people normally do, sending love, checking like, you all right, sis? I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's just, I'm just nervous about this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't realize like that, because, you know what I'm saying, at the time when I was posting, I was like, because I was excited and nervous and anxious and just,
because she was excited.
Time. So
it was a big,
I didn't realize how it was coming off, but once I realized how people would, and then you got to remember this COVID.
Exactly, you got to think this time,
and especially with that being in, with that being layered on there, for someone to kind of gloat and think it was funny. And I'm glad that I wasn't going through anything like that, because what if I was a fragile type of person, which I'm not? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm already telling you I'm going through a hardship. I'm expressing this online. Because I feel like it takes a lot for people to express themselves online. A lot of people really just don't feel comfortable with that. Instead of reaching out to people, because you do, because there's been many of people that have had like one of those type of mess statuses or something. And I've definitely reached out to them in the inbox, and we talk and stay in constant whatever. And we, you know what I'm saying? They know anytime they need to reach out to me. And if it wasn't for the fact that they did that, we wouldn't have that connection right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta take shit, because you really don't know at what place.
You never know what people going through.
So it's like, do you really want to be that person, to be that asshole, to be that one fucking weirdo in the comments, looking like a whole fucking,
she said a whole asshole,
looking like a whole fucking weirdo, saying some weird ass shit, instead of, if you don't have nothing to say, don't say. I don't understand people that troll. Like, even when I see people who troll celebrities and stuff like that, what the fuck do y'all get out of that? That's just like, if right now, if they was to see Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion or anybody like that, if something was happening bad right now, motherfuckers will be down in but that's what they get, because blue blah blah blah. Like, what?
Well, I think it's something about people being rich that make people hate on them. It's just like people love to hate on celebrities, and I feel like it's like a bitter bitch syndrome. Like, for real, like it feels like bitter bitches. Like every, like, you just like people. That's toxic. We need to add that to the list of toxic behaviors. People that just hate on motherfuckers. Like, mind your business. Stay in your fucking lane. Like, why you care? Like, I don't understand why people give a fuck. Like, if they're doing something and it don't affect you, leave them alone. Why do you care? It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Example: have you ever been with a group of females and, like, say for example, like y'all in the mall, right? And y'all chilling, and then y'all see another group of very, very beautiful women walk past you and say they're like hair laid, designer down, smelling good. They're giving you the works, bitch. Me, I'm not no type of bitch that I be like,
yes,
I give bitches their flowers. I be like, yes, bitch. You understand? Like, you want a girlfriend? Like, what you trying to do?
Exactly. Yes.
So, like,
compliment them, give them praise. Yes.
But have you ever been with a group of women, and it's always that one bitch in the fucking group that can't just be happy for a pretty bitch or somebody that is just doing well. They always gotta be like
hating. Yep. I don't like it.
Them bitches,
I don't like it. I don't like people like that.
Just having a good day. They got dressed to it, but
oh yeah, I went to an event like that. I went to an event where it was a bunch of females. This is why I don't hang out with a lot of females. I feel like it was like a bunch of females, right? And we were having a really good time. Another table got real hype. They were having an event. They got real hype. For some reason, like the ladies at the table were like, "Oh, but they not that cute. They not doing it." And I was like, "Why is it a comparison? Like, they having fun, you having fun. Let them be. Oh, they not as good as us though. They not doing it like us." It's just like, what is that shit? I don't like that kind of shit. I don't feel like, I don't like when that's toxic. If I pay attention to how you treat not only me, but other people too. If you feel like you have to tear people down to feel better, I don't want to fuck with you.
Exactly.
I don't want to fuck with you. Period.
You
I
got
feel like I'm not always gonna be up. Matter of fact, there's been a lot of times I've been down. So if you have to shit on people who are down to feel better about yourself, like if you're up, you supposedly already winning. Who is already in a winning position and wants to shit on the person that's not winning?
right.
That's nasty. That's disgusting
A
to me.
motherfucker that's not happy because motherfuckers
Exactly.
already they can have all of this shit or it seem like they have all of this shit and they so happy and they this and that, but them
They
motherfuckers
miserable.
for real because I know motherfuckers that's like that too, and they got all of the purses and the bags and they got the money in the car and they live here and they can go here and they travel and they do all this shit, but bitch, your man ain't home. You ain't happy. You're lonely. Okay.
And that's okay. Be real with it though. Just don't take it out on other people. Like be honest with
You ain't
yourself
got
and
no
then do the work you need to do. But instead you take it out and shit on other people.
friends. You ain't got no friends, and the only satisfaction and happiness that you do have
And
is
shitting on other people.
regular girls like us that we might not have all of that. But we happy than a bitch. We ain't tripping over no nigga. We good. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I go look. If I want
We're
to go,
gonna have a ball broke. If we broke, if we got it, we're gonna have
rainbows, girl. If I want to go crush up in the rainbows of the Americas,
but listen, we're gonna still make it cute.
Out there and serve a smooth rainbow boot, bitch. I will fucking kill your ass.
Hell fucking yeah.
Bitch. Because
No matter what.
me, and bitch, you can't be me, and you can't you can't fake happiness. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake a bitch that love herself. You can't fake that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever seen like cause I know motherfuckers, I be like, girl, where you get that shit from? Where you got? They be like, girl, I got your shit from blah, 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 blah. Cause it's the way they fucking say that shit. It's the way
and I hate when people be like, oh, they don't like that fake shit they don't want to tell you. Like
your purse, about your this, about the bitch. Is your man home?
She said, is your man home? Do he want to come home? Fuck, is he home? Because he might not be home because he might be working, but do he want to come home? Or does he not even want to come home because of that?
Girl, I'd rather have no man at all. You fucking your purses and all that shit, girl. Is you happy with
you fucking your purses?
Can you pay your mortgage? If you have a mortgage, can you pay that with your purse?
Hey.
What's going on, Mama? What's going on, Leslie?
Hey.
Happy New Year to all of you guys.
Happy New Year's.
Girl, we about to put these dice up. Chill. Now we got another, but now I really do feel like people that sit there. What are you saying? That's my baby James. No, we do. We definitely do. But I feel like at the same time, we need to stop tearing each other down, though. Because it's motherfucking hate. And it's like, I don't understand why women can't just be genuinely happy to see another broad doing good. Like, I don't even like that's just like if you see a bitch walking around with a fake purse and shit like that. No, fuck a fake purse. There was this shit going on around Christmas time where they was dragging this broad on Twitter because her man had bought her Michael Kors bag for Christmas, and she was like so happy about that shit. And they was being regular fucking trolls on Twitter, and they was dragging her talking about, well, why you all hype about a Michael Kors purse? You like don't nobody wear Michael Kors and nobody. That's what her man bought her.
Shit, I got Michael Kors purses. I ain't about to trash that shit. That shit costs money.
I'm trying to tell you something, bitch.
I got all kind of purses, but whatever he gives me,
purses all you want to, bitch. If you can't consistently keep that Louis Vuitton money that you bought for that purse in that bag every motherfucking day, stamped.
I just feel like why you gotta trash her ass? Like you mad because her man bought her something?
Tax return and spent half that shit on one motherfucking bag like an asshole. That's gonna get
No
weird.
bullshit. I ain't never been about that for real.
Up every motherfucking day, probably. Or you only got 1 or 2 other bags to switch it out with, bitch. Ain't nobody impressed with that shit, hoe. The fuck? Or because you wait on your back for a motherfucking purse, bitch.
Put that shit in an investment. Invest that shit. How about that? I'm impressed with that. Show me some investments in some properties and some land, and I'll be impressed. Hello? Fuck a purse. Like, I mean, I like purses. I like all kind of shit. But I mean, I can do anything. I can buy a purse at Target. I can buy a nice purse. It don't faze me. I will shop anywhere. I shop at Walmart. Like, I don't care. For real. Like, I'll make anything look cute. I feel like it's about you putting it into it. I don't know. I think people get caught up in the brand. Like, you giving all that shit is white people anyway. You giving them your money. Like, that's the problem to begin with. You press to give white people.
If that man could afford Michael Kors and that's the best that his pockets could do, and he did that from his heart, from his motherfucker girl, and she was happy for it, who the fuck are any of y'all hating ass motherfucker bitches? Bitch, how many niggas did you?
And people forget where they came from. People forget where they came from. Don't act like you was always rocking shit. Like,
just be low key prostituting. Let's clock shit the way it need to be.
Girl, say that again.
You motherfucking attracted to that nigga that you laid down and fucked for that bag. How deep did you sell your soul for that bag? Can you get some money up on your own hustle without selling your fucking pussy? Can you go get a 9-to-5 job where you can easily go pay for that motherfucking Louis Vuitton bag yourself and ain't got a motherfucking break into none of your bills to do it, bitch? If not, I'm not impressed by you, bitch. Don't sit up there and be trying to shade no bitch because her fucking man can only afford to give her a fucking Michael Kors. Bitch, if she's happy, let that woman be happy. Y'all hoes
absolutely. Maybe she don't want to put all her money into a purse. She might have had other things she's trying to invest money into. Fenty.
Listen, no, I'm so serious about it because that shit really irritated me. It really irritated me because half of these people that be talking all of that shit and be hating on a motherfucker like that, if you don't have no man to give that shit to you, like, and they be selling their soul for the shit that they got, bitch, or ever you
they sell their soul to someone that ain't giving them shit. He ain't even buy you nothing.
That shit, bitch, or you're written that shit. Y'all know that half of these hoes be written these bags.
Damn.
I found out recently, bitches be renting bags. Like, y'all stop that shit when y'all got y'all shit on rental, or you don't went and got your shit off a fucking CASHAPP shop. And bitch, it ain't like you went up in Chanel and bought that shit. Y'all been like, y'all bitches ain't like, stop. Y'all bitches be acting like y'all pussy pulling weight like that. Stop it. That bitch pulling weight where her man went and did something from his heart. Stop hating on a motherfucking girl that's happy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if the bitch is coming out the motherfucking rainbows of the America. If she's slaying and if she's giving you,
because you can look cute in anything. Why you put so much emphasis on the brand name? Like, you can look cute in whatever.
Why y'all worried about it? Let that woman be happy. Let her be in her confidence. As long as she's wearing it and she's wearing it. Why y'all got the motherfucker always got a clock shit? Oh, well, she got that from this bitch. Apparently, if you know where she got it from, you must have got it from there too.
No bullshit. Like, how you know? It's familiar, right? It's real.
Bitches.
She said they know exactly what it is. They want to talk shit.
Yes.
I agree with that shit.
You gotta be a miserable ass motherfucker, bitch. I don't even give a fuck if all of your shit is motherfucking real. For you to even be that pressed to look down on somebody else.
Even worse, if all your shit is real, it's worse almost. Yeah, because it's like, if you have, like, why you gonna make fun of somebody for not having it?
You a miserable bitch. You not doing nothing but showing everybody around you that you not happy with your life. You must not be
yourself. Yeah.
You don't have no real friends, and you're just looking for something to pull another motherfucker that's happy down. You're miserable. So all y'all bitches that be doing that shit, I want you to know what you're screaming, especially when you're around a bitch like me that will clock your shit. You miserable. The fuck? Y'all need to grow the fuck up and get the fuck off dick. That's all that is. The fuck?
Self-hate too. That's some self-hate.
Why it takes so much energy? Why it takes so much that y'all can't see someone legitimately being happy and doing well for themselves and be like, you know what, I'm happy for that person. Where do that?
You know what it is though? It's self-hate. Like, you so pressed for some dude that you tearing women down. That nigga gonna move on to the next chick when he done with you.
Nothing to do with no dude. It come from self-hate. It comes
That's
from.
what I mean. It's self-hate because why? Because you done bought into this male perspective.
I don't think it got nothing to do with no male perspective because someone told they ass that they motherfucking ugly. Okay.
She said they
Someone
ugly.
told them that they wasn't good enough. Someone told them it was something about their self, it was something that they feel insecure about that they see in this other woman, and they fucking because like I got all this money, I got all this shit, or I got this man, or I got whatever the fuck it is, and she don't have that, but she's beaming. Who the fuck does she think she is? Blessed, bitch. Get it. Pick up a Bible,
yeah.
Reason to be happy in your skin. Maybe
that's true though. They be mad as shit when they see somebody happy with less than them. Like, why she so happy? You know they did that shit to Lizzo, right? Like, oh, she got too much confidence. That's a hating ass fucking statement. Somebody got too much confidence. That's a fucking hating ass statement. Like, you mad that somebody feel good about themselves?
Clap, clap, clap. I wish I like. I love women like Lizzo.
Me too.
Friend, like one of my best friends. Lot of y'all don't even want no smoke with Lotta. I'm trying to tell you, period. That's on period. And she got more confidence than anybody, the baddest bitch I fucking know. Well, that's just a fuck on period.
Period.
The most confident women I know are the big BBWs, the big voluptuous. Like I'm trying to tell you,
when they confident with it, yes. Own that shit. But I feel like it's just doing you, whatever, no matter what you do. Exactly. Self-love. Like, no matter what, do you. Like, I feel like that's the main thing. That's what, when you talk about, when you were saying earlier too with the young boys, like, I feel like that's what makes people attracted to you regardless. Young, old, male, female, whatever, it's confidence. Like, if you feeling shit about yourself, if you all, like, why would I, like, if you don't like being around yourself, why the fuck would anybody else want to be around you?
I don't get it. Because some people legitimately in this life wake up unhappy. And that shit's not normal. They need to go seek clinical therapy about it.
I think people need to make changes. Like, you unhappy, do something different.
Stop just living that. Or to be slick shading a motherfucker about like
exactly. Don't shit on somebody else, make somebody else feel small to make yourself feel big. Change your life. Change something in yourself. But you know that's what it is. It's cowardly. I got a lot of issues with cowardly behavior. I feel like that is cowardly. Instead of looking at what do I need to change, I'm gonna make somebody else's situation to shit on them. Go do the work and work on yourself.
And if you see someone going through a hardship, if they're going through a tough time, and see, it's mostly when I see people be doing slick shade and be doing shit like that, it's somebody that they admire, it's somebody that they look up to, or somebody that they, something about them that they wish that they was, or that they wish that they had. And then when they see that this person that they look up here at, and they see, oh, they're having a human experience, they ain't all of that because
tell them again, sis, a human experience.
That's what they're in. Ain't nobody told you to put nobody up on that pedestal. Ain't nobody told you to.
Girl, you preaching? You about to take them to church?
Like, what you talking about? Like, ain't nobody told you to think of me or she or he. Like I said, the Cardi B's, the Mary J. Blige, the Puffies, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce's, the Nicki Minaj's of the world and shit like that. Like, none of us are above, or nobody told you to put them up on the pedestal.
No, they humans. They human.
So because you see them going through some human shit, some regular shit,
say it.
I think it's okay to laugh at them because what, you wish you was in that situation?
Hello.
You look like a whole fucking weirdo. And I want you to know it. And karma is real.
Karma is a hell of a...
People think that shit is cool until they going through the same situation and someone do give you that type of fucking energy. But whole time, I might be strong enough to deal with it. You might not be.
Hello.
You might be the one calling the suicide hotline off of you going through a hardship and someone heckling you and trolling you and you reaching out for help and you know, having a moment. And God, thank God I was.
And you know what I always say?
I don't even do that.
Karma's a bitch because when it come back, it ain't even though. That's the thing that's fucked up. Somebody might have done some like simple shit, but when it come back, it's like times 10.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just on the same intensity. So it's like you gotta be careful because it's like you judge somebody else's situation and then you go through that situation. Your situation is way worse because you look down at somebody else when they went through their shit. Karma's a hell of a thing.
People really need to like.
I love this Maya Angelou quote. That's one of my favorite quotes. And the thing that I need to add to this is the fact that at the beginning of her quote, she says, "You don't know better." Like sometimes you don't know, but when you know better, do better. I feel like we judge people when they're ignorant. Like you said, when people are down and out, when they're in their hard times, when they don't know, that's one thing. But when you know better, like what you talking about, like you could tell some niggas no, you know motherfucking better than this shit, and you keep doing the same shit over and over again. That's when you have a problem. That's toxic.
But baby, guess what? If you down and if you think I'm having a low moment and you're having a low moment too, you woke up this morning and you wasn't happy, or your man wasn't loving you, or bitch you ain't had no dick in a couple of months and you just a miserable asshole, just reach out to me, girl. You ain't gotta throw no slick shade at me, girl.
Absolutely. But you know what the problem is? They not used to real chicks like that though. That's the problem.
What the fuck was going on with you, girl? Because wasn't nothing really going on with me, but I could have helped you, sweetness. Because you sound like you was having a miserable last day. Sounds like to me, Platinum.
She said I could have helped you.
You need me to do something for you. We need to have a counseling session, girl. Girl, because you know that's what I do for a living, girl. I could have helped you, girl. You ain't had to throw that stick. Because you know, girl, I'm from, girl. Now you know. That's why I was like, God's been working on me. And that's why I'm like, I've been really trying to be very, very mature, because I'm starting to realize motherfuckers really be miserable out here. And it's not about what people do to you, it's about how you respond to shit. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, that just shows your blessings and where you are and how mature you are, to how you don't give your energy to that shit, because that's a person that's hurting right there. Because for a person to sit there and see that someone is going through something and then try to gloat or feel some type of pride in themselves about kicking someone where they're down, or trolling someone, or bullying somebody, or whatever the fuck they think they're doing. You understand? That's somebody that really, their existence and their day-to-day and their skin is a very dark place. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what,
they're consumed by the darkness. Like, you know, me and you always talk about our light and our shadow side. They're consumed, they're wrapped up in that shadow side. That's that lower vibrating shit where they wrapped up in that shadow mess. And you have to be able to own the shit. Like whatever it is. And like you said, real shit. You could have easily just reached out and asked for help, but the problem is they not used to real bitches. Hey. They not used to real bitches. So the problem is they think like people going to they used to that. That's part of the problem. They're used to toxic behavior, people stabbing them in their back. They used to other people. They learned that shady shit from somebody else. Somebody taught them that shady shit. Somebody did that to them. So they repeat that shady behavior. That's fucked up.
crazy. All right, so I'm about to go give me some chase real quick, but I'm going to set off the topic for you, and I'm going to be right back in a split second. The next topic is, and I want more.
So you want me to continue talking about the topic while you go get your drink, or you want us to pause?
Oh, we can take a pause real quick or whatever. But
pause it, because I'm like,
okay. So if
I talk while out the camera is off either way, but
if you won the Powerball or the Mega Millions, what would you do with the money? Would you tell anybody that you won? Who's the first person that you would help if you would help anybody? And would you still feel safe to stay in your neighborhood? Y'all heard?
I like it. Yeah, that's good.
So I'm about to take a quick pause real quick. We're going to be right back. Again, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If you guys would like to call in, please feel free to call in. And again, the question is, if you won the Powerball or the Mega Million, what would you do with the money? Would you tell anybody that you won the money? Who is the first person that you would help? All right. And would you still feel safe to stay in your state or just your neighborhood? Knowing that people know that you won that money, would you still stay? Would you still stay home? All right. So I'm going to be right back. All right. You guys, be right back in a split second. And we're back.
Oh.
Listen, I'm sorry.
She said I'm back. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. We good. I got a medical card, so it's all good. Disclaimers.
Bitch, I want to smoke shit. Anyway, so listen.
Girl, you know, we're going to work on it.
So listen.
Listen.
I got cataract. Okay, I got cataract. Now, let me stop. No, I don't.
What you chasing it with? Coke?
I got some Pepsi, girl. I'm not no Coke girl. I'm a Pepsi girl.
You a Pepsi?
Y'all please tell me. This is like a Tupac or Biggie situation to me. Are you a Pepsi or are you a Coca-Cola drinker?
I'm a Coke person.
Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Pepsi or Coke in the chat. Pepsi or Coke. Are you Pepsi or are you a Coca-Cola? Because that's like Tupac or Biggie to me. Like that's like gang wars for me. Put your signs in the place. Gang signs in the place.
So who you like, Tupac or Biggie?
Put your signs in the place. Make them niggas fight. What? Make them hoes fight. Listen, are you Pepsi or is you fucking Coca-Cola? What gang are you? What gang is you?
Coke.
Definitely.
I'm a Coke person. Pepsi's sweeter. I like that burn of the Coke.
I'm a Pepsi girl. I'm a Pepsi girl all the way. I definitely dated someone and it was like Pepsi and Coca-Cola wars because every time I would go over his house, this nigga would always have some fucking Coca-Cola, but I'm a Pepsi bitch. I'm like, damn, you can't never just get no Pepsi. Can we go to the store and get some Pepsi? Cause I don't want no Coca-Cola. Like it just, I don't like it. Like I like Pepsi. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, so listen.
So then who are you for Tupac and Biggie then?
I'm a Tupac girl all the way.
I'm Tupac. Okay, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Tupac
is the person that made me want to write poetry.
See, I've always written poetry, but I definitely think rap enhanced it. Like rap made me get into it more and explore different elements because I feel like
I'm not gonna say he helped me.
You said what?
I'm not gonna say Tupac because I've been rewriting songs since I was like in the 4th grade. Like seriously, I've been taking songs and like rewriting. I was in the 4th grade.
Exactly. Yeah, always.
So let's get to today's topic.
Josh, what else?
If you won the Powerball, number one, what would you do with the money? What's the first thing you do with the money? What would you do?
Me personally, I'm paying off all my debts and buying some land and building a house on that land.
By the grace of God, I already paid off all my debts, so I ain't got to worry about that. So
yes, that's awesome. Good job. That's that boss queen shit, paying it off.
Girl, it was a lot.
You crushing it.
That's why big shit. Always have property. Because if anything ever happened to you, if you ever come into a hardship, I don't give a fuck how personal it is a piece of land. If you bought it, if you can do it once, you can do it again. Let that shit go, get the profit from it, and go start your life over. White people do it all the time. Okay, y'all learn how to do it. And black people go own some shit. Now, what
definitely own some shit.
What the first thing I would do with my money? I would purchase with the amount of money that they're talking about, the Mega Million and the Powerball. I have 3 properties in mind that I would want. Number one, I would go my old house. Them people that I sold it to, I would buy them out of that house. Definitely, I want my old house back. I would buy where I'm at right now, and I would buy one more property in DC. I would start 3 businesses, which I already have. I'm already doing starting that now. So
we already talked about
before I reach the Mega Million. What else do I do? Um, I would set my kids. The first thing I would do is set my kids up,
Absolutely.
my nieces and my nieces and my kids
That
up.
goes into the second part because I think it says something like, "Who would you help?" So you would do like your nieces, like your
The kids.
siblings, the kids,
The only
the
people I
kids.
have about is the kids.
Yeah,
I
I
know that.
respect that. I respect that. My grandmother did the same thing. Like when her kids got a certain age, she switched all her stuff to her grandkids
Mm-hmm.
after they got a certain age. So I respect that. I would do that too. Like focus on the kids.
It would be certain parameters. Hennessy, fucking with me. It would be certain parameters around that shit though, because I feel like the reason why a lot of these fucking children that came in that was born into money is fucked up because they felt like they never had to work for nothing or do nothing. Like I would set this shit up
They
with
never had no struggle or no ambition. Yeah.
their college would be paid for. I mean, it would be a trust enough where they can go to the biggest Ivy League college they want to go to. You understand? All of their colleges would be paid for, their college tuition, even up to grad doctrine school, whatever the fuck school. Do you understand? They would have fucking money for that shit. And guess what? If you don't want to go to college, no problem. The money's not going in your pocket. It's being donated to some child that needs to go to
Wants to go to college.
parent can't. No, it don't even have to do nothing about college because there's children right now that got there's people that got very talented children that want to go to an art school or
Yes.
that cannot afford that tuition, but them kids is talented as fuck. Do you understand?
Trade schools too. Like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
That really, really will be blessed to have that money. So if you don't want to do what you're supposed to do for that money, you're not going to get it. They would get a certain amount of money that would I will give them a draw at like fucking 21. I would give them a draw at 21. They'd be able to get, that's when they would start be able to get their money. Because that's where they're supposed to be able to graduate college. They would start to get their money around 21. They get a certain amount of money every fucking month. Will be just enough for y'all to live good, like decent, but not enough money where you ain't feel like you gotta go out there, go get no job and take care of yourself and be a successful individual. I ain't giving them no money haul like that because y'all ain't about to be no sport ass motherfuckers. You gonna go out there and do something for your motherfuckers. And if you don't want to do that, you ain't getting shit. I swear to God, I will set that shit up like that on my life.
I love it. No, I love it. I like that. And it's funny because I be thinking about this shit for real.
Kids too, you don't want to do shit you think because mommy got money, you think you about to, I guarantee you what, bitch.
She said, I guarantee you.
I'm not doing that for fuck no. My mother ain't do that shit with me. Fuck cause I got money, bitch. That's my money. Fuck wrong with you? Hey, bro, I'm not about to play with nobody about no shit like that. Cause like I swear, when you see big money like that, that bring the devil out of people. You never like. That's why I asked the question.
It's great.
Okay, so would you tell anybody about the And y'all feel free to call in. If y'all want to call in and hop into this chat, the question is if you won the Mega Millions or the Powerball, what would you do with the money? You know what I'm saying? Would you tell anybody about the money? Who's the first person that you would help? And would you feel safe still in your neighborhood or would you move? Not in your neighborhood, but in your state.
In your state. Or neighborhood, either one.
People know you. Or would you move?
And I think that goes hand in hand because you're like, I mean, I don't think I would feel the need to leave the entire state necessarily. I would definitely have multiple property, but I want to do that anyways, like have multiple property and have property not in the US. Like I want some property down south because I'm from New Orleans. I want property in New Orleans. I want some property here. I want some property in London and other places. Yeah. Girl, we're gonna have to have a little.
How many you right here on that?
We always be like, that's a whole nother conversation again. We're gonna have offline. Girl, yes, I get excited about that. So like I want to have places all over. So like if I hit the lottery, I feel like that's just gonna be another method. But I also want to use those as like avenues for businesses as well. So but like as far as telling people, only these motherfuckers in this house. Like there's certain people that
No,
I feel like they will know something's changed because I will be helping them, but they're not gonna have access to information about like, oh, I hit the lottery or oh, I had this much. This is how much I got. None of that. I mean, obviously that's gonna get announced.
I think you can keep it anonymous.
Can you keep it anonymous?
Yes, you can. They will not. They will announce that it's somebody in this state. They will probably announce the spot where the winning ticket was bought at.
But like that's the thing. If they say that shit, your folks gonna put two and two together. They gonna see your lifestyle start changing.
Yeah,
They
they
gonna put two
will.
and two together.
That's why I said, now, would you stay? Would you
I
stay?
will always have some place, like some property. And listen, here's the thing: I will fucking stay because ain't nobody about to run me out no fucking place. Like I don't care if you know where I'm at. You ain't about to get shit of mine without me giving it to you. Like,
No, I'm not saying it like no.
oh, you mean like somebody taking it and robbing it? Because I thought you meant because like your family pressing you out.
I'm not talking about no family. I'm just talking about would you feel safe? Because like
Oh hell no!
I watched that show about the people. I forget what channel. I don't know if it was like on Lifetime or something. It was like people that won the lottery and how people's life changed after they won the
Oh,
lottery.
I seen that shit. I be watching that joint.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of them
them
go
people,
bankrupt. I'm not going bankrupt. A lot of them go bankrupt.
they do go bankrupt because they did dumbass shit, man. But still, like some fucked up shit happened to a few people. Like a lot of people, like some fucked up shit happened to some people, bruh.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. So, like, that's the thing. You gotta get guns. I mean, I feel like that's important to have guns, anyways. Like, have your legal ability to have a gun, but get guns, protect yourself. Especially as Black people, white people got guns, lots of them. We better get some guns. And I think you should always be protecting yourself, anyways. Learn self defense, especially as women. We should know self defense. So I definitely think that you should have several places, but you got to be smart about it. Like, you know how people get rich and then come back to the hood? Like, you don't come back to the hood with all your shit, though. Like, I'm not about to bring $1 billion into the hood. So, like, you got to come low key. I had when I worked in jewelry, one of my supervisors told me how she would take her ring and turn it backwards so that it would just look like a plain wedding band instead of like your big ass diamonds sitting up on your finger. So like when you go into the hood, just turn it around. But like you gotta think smart, like stuff like that where you like you're not about to bring a bag of money into the hood. So like if you stay, you keep a low key house, you keep a low key car. You know what I'm saying? That might be your local house, but you can still have another house somewhere else that you do different.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Number one, I can't see me living nowhere but here. But at
In
the same
DC?
time, I have certain ambitions and goals in my life that are far beyond Washington D.C. So
Absolutely, me too. I see both. I see myself having multiple houses. Like I don't want ever want to be in one place. Like I want to go seasonally. I don't like the cold, so I would love to have somewhere I can go when it's cold.
like me, honestly, number one, no, I'm not telling a motherfucker person. Like legitimately, like I don't even think like I probably like honestly my nieces and them probably wouldn't even know like legitimately I done did whatever the fuck I did for them until I done had other shit arranged where I'm already comfortable and I feel comfortable to tell motherfuckers what I did.
Exactly.
Doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
already feel legally protected. Yeah.
Because like when it comes, people have entitlement to your blessings. You like serious, like
Big.
just
Yeah.
in general, and you don't even have nothing like right now. That's where hating comes from because
Mm-hmm.
people feel entitled to your blessings. Because
Mm-hmm.
why does she have that? Why don't I have that? Why do they always get this? Why it's not me? That's somebody feeling entitled to your fucking blessings, feeling like they could have did something better with it, or they feel like you should have it and they should have it and you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. That's why they hating. That's why they hating. Mm-hmm. That's
So
that bitter bitch syndrome.
when it comes to money like that, the hate and the envy that will come from other, because I'm telling you, I did for myself on my own. I continue to do for myself on my own. I don't ask motherfuckers for too much. And if I've asked you for something, bitch, I paid you back. Trust me. Now, if you done got yourself up in your motherfucking goddamn way to piss me off before you got your motherfucking scratch, bitch, and I told you to kiss my ass, that's on you. I bet you'll learn better next time. Now, why don't you?
I bet you'll learn better next time. Okay. Some people earn that shit. Like, that's like the conversation we had earlier where you like, you know, sometimes people just need to get cussed the fuck out. Like,
yeah, no bullshit. But honestly, like, anything that I worked hard for, like, anybody that's just like, if you was to go, okay, it's just like me and you know each other or whatever. So because you go win the Mega Millions, I'm supposed to be like, oh, why Diamond ain't hit me off with a little bit of money because she got fucking 550 million. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't give me 1 million. Like, nah, like,
I would definitely give you. Don't worry, I got you, boo. If I had 550 million, you would get one.
You ain't
but I know what you mean. I agree with you though. It's the fact that people think they supposed to get it. Like, I'm very generous and I'm petty as shit. I'm very, very, very generous. Because I'm so generous, when I see people that think they deserve something I got, you ain't getting shit. You wasn't gonna get what I was gonna give you.
I don't know how that mathematically came to an equation in your brain, period. And that's on period.
No, seriously, because it's like, what did you contribute? Did you do anything for me? If the roles were reversed, would you give me money if you hit the lottery? Probably not. So what we talking about then?
Oh, the other day I was watching Storm Monroe, and it just show you how hate is so real, because on Storm Monroe, this dude was on there, I guess, like, saying that he was suing Rick Ross because the whole Maybach music thing, that Rick Ross stole that whole idea, that concept from him, because he calls his little fucking group something music. And his whole gripe is that he's upset with Rick Ross because when Rick Ross climbed up to success, that he didn't reach back down
and help him out. He didn't have to. It would be nice, but he ain't obligated.
Rick Ross featured on one of his tracks back in the day. Like, Rick Ross is featured on one of his songs. So, like, why you ain't, like, number one, I don't give a fuck if he did get Maybach music or whatever the fuck from you.
You should have put that in writing.
At the end of the day, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. And by words of Drake, like Drake said, the bitch wasn't with you shooting in the gym. So that's just like a lot of motherfuckers, they have shitted on me and talk shit about these videos and stuff that I do. And for when I first started doing this shit years ago, mind you, I've been doing this shit for years before.
Yeah, you've been killing it.
Before it even came to YouTube.
Right.
I used to have people going to, like, my family like I'm some type of embarrassment. But when I'm being
coming to your family,
yeah, like, and I'm like, am I shaking my titties? Am I popping ass? Am I
right selling yourself? Fans only? You ain't
doing. I'm being the same motherfucker that y'all see on a day-to-day basis that y'all have to deal with.
And keeping it real, yeah.
Now, am I anything different in person? No, I am being naturally who the fuck I am. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be anything but who the hell I am. But the same motherfuckers that talk shit, cash shit, they the biggest motherfucker fans. They the biggest supporters. They the main ones that, you know what I'm saying? When you see your other friends be like, oh yeah, whoop, 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 about Scorpion, Reddz. Baby, you ain't embarrassed about nothing I'm doing. Trust me, you proud to say that you were connected to me in any motherfucker type of way. Because, bitch, you couldn't do it the fuck I'm doing yourself. The fuck wrong with you? You understand what I'm saying? The same people that sit there and shit on motherfuckers when they
be the ones following them secretly, be clocking you.
That when you get all the way up there, be your biggest. Oh, that's my cousin, or that's my this, or that's my that. And that I knew this person in high school. Bitch, you used to like. So happy, like that's just like we was talking the other day. The motherfuckers that is big successful now, they was the weirdos in high school.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
walking around. They was the ones that motherfuckers weren't paying attention to. They was the ones that motherfuckers bully. Like, no bullshit. A lot of the most amazing
Exactly. Yeah.
that I know right now was not the most popular guys in high school. They were the ones that kept their head in the books and that was in the band and this and that. They are the ones that are motherfucking on TV and shit.
Glue the fuck up. Hello. Looking good too, some of them.
Yeah, so it's just like at the end of the day, it's like don't sit there and wait till a motherfucker get all the way up to the top to act like you proud of a nigga or that you want to accept what a motherfucker
Exactly. I don't like that either. I feel like people wait for like society to validate somebody. Like, oh, they made it. Okay, we on top. Like we agree with it. You can't think for yourself. You don't see if you like something for yourself. Somebody else has to tell you this is cool. Somebody else got to tell you this is funny. Somebody else got to tell you this is pretty or beautiful, and then you accept it. No, like if I see somebody that I know and I rock with their shit, I rock with it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Like,
to come to you and be like, oh, ain't that your who? Or don't you know this person? Oh yeah, I be watching that bitch funny and shit. Blah blah blah. Oh, now all of a sudden, fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? That's that fake ass shit. I don't like that fake ass shit.
once
That's
you
just
make
like,
it,
that's just like now. What if I did decide I wanted to go in the sex industry? I want to be a porn star, right?
mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers, oh, Reddz a porn star. Reddz doing this. Reddz doing that. What if I end up being the biggest, the next Jamie Jennison? What? I don't know porn stars' names. What's
I
the?
don't know their names, but I know what you mean. And or even also, what if it made you happy as shit? Because at the end of the day, people
No, I ain't
always
talking
say
about no happy. I ain't talking about no happy. I'm talking about
both. No, both. Because people at the end of the day say two things: they want you to be happy and they want you to be successful. So if I'm both,
I'm
why are
hoping
you mad?
they're doing porn. And if you're being a porn star, you should be happy.
You
You
said you should be.
you should be. If you're doing porn, you should be happy and very fucking successful. I'm hoping. If you're not happy doing porn, God bless you. Go work at McDonald's. That ain't for the
She
world.
said, "Go, oh my god,
You can get
stop,
weird as a
stop, you
professional
can't."
doing that shit. But listen, let me tell you something. But I'm just saying, like, what if you Jamie
She
Jennison
said, "If you ain't happy, go to McDonald's." Yeah,
or something or pink? But see, I'm old, so I don't know. I don't know porn star people. But like, it's just like, what if you want to be the next Jamie Jennison, whatever the fuck the white bitch name is, or fucking Pinky, even though she all fucking bloated and shit now. But back in Pinky Day, Pinky was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you was to be the biggest fucking porn star known on the fucking earth? Like, you were the biggest.
they would still talk shit though, because they talk shit about them too though. Look
You
what we just said about the celebrities. Look at what they talking about Lori Harvey. People gonna talk shit no matter what, because they
let's go into Lori Harvey.
girl get it.
Shall we?
You know they gonna talk shit no matter
Over
what.
Lori Harvey. How did she not? Yo, can we please talk about the double standard of Lori Harvey? Is like, do you think that Lori Harvey, her whole pussy is for the streets and she's a whore? Or do y'all think that she's just, there's a double standard? Like, can we please talk about that?
Yeah,
Please, people want to talk in the chat about that one. Can we talk about Lori Harvey, please? Yes.
I
Because
definitely think it's a double standard. Yes. Add you put in the chat thing?
uh-huh.
Yeah. No, I definitely think it's a double standard. I think you see it in literally so much, like the song WAP, like all kind of shit. Like anytime for some reason a woman is being praised, it's like somebody got shit on it. Somebody gonna say something, somebody's gonna hate. I feel like all kinds of dudes have been hoes as long as we've known. We don't even know that she's sleeping with none of these dudes. They stuff like I'm personally a very friendly person. I have a lot of friends. I do a lot of shit. I'm always out and about. I'm not a hoe, but I'm always out and about. If you assume that every dude you see me with, I'm fucking, you are completely wrong. I'm like, it's weird because I'm very friendly, but when I like a dude, I'm very shy. But
Mm.
people have always assumed like, oh, because I talk to dudes or I'm talking to guys late. I don't like, but I ain't fucking them because if I like them, I'm shy as crap. But like, people assume. So I feel like they put it on her like, oh, she's definitely fucking them. You don't know that she's fucking them. She might be liking their company. This could be a friend. She might be dating them. She might be saying, do I want to? They might have had whatever. And she was like, I'm not interested. Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I think them motherfucking niggas is just mad at Lori Harvey because she got these niggas picking their fucking face up. Number one, if you a badass bitch and you know you was a badass bitch, what you think I'm supposed to have a low ass self-esteem and not act like I'm a badass bitch? No, bitch, I pick and choose. I don't give a fuck if you Future. I don't give a fuck if you Trey Songz. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you Puffy. Bitch, your son look better. His dick look better. I want your fucking son and I want you, bitch. Ain't that what these motherfucking niggas be doing out here?
They do.
Because it's a badass boss ass bitch that know her pussy paid.
She dated both Puffy and his son.
Yeah, that's basically why they trying to say. But no, it's Future that motherfucker said that Lori Harvey pussy is for the streets because she was dating Future, but at the same time she was creeping around with fucking Trey Songz. And I'm gonna let you know this, bitch, Future, and you my Scorpio brother, and I'm not listening, no disrespect, but Future, you know you a piece of shit. So I'm gonna keep it 100. The only reason why you saying her ass is for the streets because you met your motherfucking carbon copy. You met some
like you. Hell yeah, he met his match.
Just like you, and this bitch wasn't on your dick, running around, chasing you, worrying about where you was at, about to argue with all these other baby mothers about where your dick was at, bitch. She found another motherfucking nigga that was like, yeah, okay, she went and hollered at Trey, bitch. You ain't the only motherfucking superstar out here with a nice piece of motherfucking wood that can say how much wood chuck if a wood chuck. Okay. She know how much woodchuck chuck for woodchuck, her chuck wood, bitch. That bitch chucking. Call her Chuck Taylor. That bitch chucking. Okay. So at the end of the day, that nigga did these niggas feelings is balls. That nigga did listen. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
She definitely know how much it chuck.
I don't give a fuck if the bitch was fucking with Puffy and the motherfucking son, bitch. Cause at the end of the day, okay, why motherfucking stay with you? You got a little bit.
Mind your business. I feel like once again, people need to stay in their lane. If she ain't fucking you, why you care?
No, that bitch is a hustler. Nigga, I'm fucking with you. You around my age and you cute, but your father got the coins. So if your father's on my line, I'm gonna go the fuck up. These niggas do this shit all the time. These niggas is mad because they feelings got boiled up and Puffy thought that he was my bitch.
You know why they mad? They mad because they feel like, well, if these niggas can't keep a bitch, how can I? That's why they mad. They feel like if they can't keep a bitch, how can I keep a bitch? Well, you got to figure that out.
Lori Harvey ain't motherfucking Cassie. Motherfucker Puffy can be on the motherfucking rotation line too. That bitch had all them niggas to fuck on rotation. She was getting all of them. These niggas is mad because they seen a bitch that know her fucking pussy pay pounds. She knew her pussy pop severely and she was fucking working each and every and ain't none of them have no clout with her. None of them. The fuck none of them. And went out there and got a whole Michael B. Jordan. What? Like Lori Harvey fucking cheat, girl.
She said,
bitch, I am a salute to Lori fucking Harvey, cause bitch. Now
is she doing her own thing? Is she doing business or something? Like, what else does she do?
She sell pussy. I don't give a fuck with this. I don't know what she doing. I don't know what she doing. So now I don't know that.
She sell pussy. It's so silly.
But this bitch is making her way up the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Cause there's something that's what they good at, being pretty bitches and marrying well. If that's what the fuck that bitch wanna do, if that's what fucking Steve Harvey and fucking Marjorie Harvey is okay with seeing their fucking daughter doing that shit, if that's what the fuck her mother taught her, her mother taught her well. Ain't that what the fuck her mother taught her? Her mother was fucking with a motherfucking kingpin. Okay?
That's real shit.
She wanted to switch that money up to some legal money and she motherfucking married her to Steve Harvey's of the America. Her mother taught her right. The fuck, go out here. Like I said, she went through her whole.
Consider where they from.
She went through her whole phase, live and in living color for everybody to see in the USA's of the Americas. But if she ain't take no shorts, she had some winners out there. Y'all bitches is mad, and y'all niggas is mad because y'all was on the next bus, bitch. She said next, okay, next, okay. Curry.
That's why they mad because they ain't had a chance.
All of y'all for Michael B. Jordan. All of y'all can pick your face up. Pick up the pieces.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad. I like me some Michael B.
He all right. I'm just saying.
I ain't mad though. I feel like what you said is all real. People just be hating this shit. Like, if you happy, why would you care if she happy?
They mad
Only somebody who's not happy would care.
Cause she bad and she knows she bad and she carry herself like she fucking bad. And these niggas, cause they got money and they famous, they think that these bitches gonna be on dick. Like, no, some of these girls know they worth. Like I said, they know they pussy pay pounds, bitch. That's why they ain't around, honey. That's why you an option. Just like they are mad that this fucking girl.
You know what they mad at? They mad they can't afford it.
No, it's not even that they can't afford it. This bitch is not stunting on them. She know her worth. She know that these bitches.
That's what I mean. They can't afford it, whether it's mentally, emotionally.
Be chasing these niggas that be on their dick. And listen, that's how I listen. Any woman that is listening to this right now, checkmate. Learn something from Lori Harvey. I don't give a fuck what these niggas, even if they try to tell you, bitch, you ain't all that. I know I'm all that. It's about your confidence, about how you carry your motherfucking self, bitch. If you know your pussy motherfucker slay severely, bitch, don't let no motherfucker look. As soon as Future started still fucking around with the other baby mothers and doing all this shit, what Lori Harvey do? She went and got her some motherfucking Trey songs, and this nigga was in the car mad, talk about she from the streets. Nigga, your feelings is balled up, bitch. And I'm still not bothered.
Your feelings
balled up. And you seeing me right now, still not be bothered by you. That's what y'all bitches need to do. Y'all need to learn about, y'all need to get on this Lori Harvey shit. Cause y'all bitches must not know how good y'all pussy is out here. And that's why y'all be in this codependent shit, be chasing these niggas, be worried about what these fucking niggas is doing with they dirty ass dick. Fuck these niggas with they dirty ass dick. Okay, bitch? I ain't trying to be taking a little BV pill with a little nasty pill, bitch. No, nobody got time. Listen.
What's a BV pill?
Superstars got motherfucking herpes and all that shit like that. Now, you know that fucking the dirty dick syndrome, bitch. Girl, the fucking dirty dick syndrome. You already know what the fuck that shit, bitch. That's not you. It's your boo. The nigga is his dick is in the streets. That's why your shit ain't right. That's why your PA's balance is knocked off. It ain't you. It's your boo, bitch. Stop fucking that nigga unprotected. His dick is in the street. His dick is for the streets, girl. Okay? Stop going to the motherfucking doctor, getting them little nasty ass motherfucker. And I'm telling you because I've been through it, okay? Let's clock it. Can we talk? Can we call the thing a thing out here? Okay. Y'all bitches be too pressed to keep these niggas like these futures. And why? Because that's the cute ass nigga in your neighborhood. That's the local drug dealer that got all the money. That's this, and that. You press to be what? Y'all bitches be so pressed.
But even with you talking about big dick and pussy, I feel like that can't be enough. It has to be more than just sex.
No, these bitches be so pressed to be the one that be at home. The one that be like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You gonna be the one that's not gonna go nowhere with that itchy and scratchy. The itchy and scratchy shut.
Like, you simple, you so silly.
You see, we're talking about Lori Harvey pussy for the streets, but at the end of the motherfucking day, she knew what the fuck was going on with Future, and guess what? I seen my future with him. It is none. I'm not about to be like them dumbass baby mothers. I know I'm a pretty ass bitch. I know my pussy pop. I know where my pussy pay pounds, bitch. I ain't got it to do. Okay, she skip to the loo, my darling. Skip to the loo. She skipped to my loo, bitch. Okay, she went to Wakanda. She went to Wakanda.
You so simple. She said skip
to Wakanda, bitch. When the last time Future had a good album or a good song I just been on the radio, bitch? You're drying up. This nigga Michael B. Jordan, he got long money. She ain't dumb. Okay. Hello, I reload it, bitch. At the end of the day, y'all better motherfucking peep game from Lori Harvey. Y'all could say that bitch pussy for the streets. No. Okay.
It don't matter. They can't pay for it anyways. For the streets or not. It ain't for they streets. Even if it's for the streets, it's for the fucking what's them joints? What's the little street in LA? That's the street they can't afford. That's why they mad about it. I feel like either way it goes, they mad because it's something they know they can't attain. They're looking at it like, oh, they're mad because it's also making women that they like realize they don't have to fucking settle. That's why they mad. Because they showing bitches they don't gotta settle, and now men are up in arms because like these bitches ain't gonna just take whatever we give them. No, they not.
Listen,
and they shouldn't.
Lori Harvey is the fucking poster child for pink Power Ranger unicorn pussy, bitch. Pink Power Ranger unicorn pussy, girl. She already know her shit kick like like she giving Chung Lee out here. Pink Power Ranger unicorn pussy.
You stupid.
Anytime you see fucking Lori Harvey, bitch, it's motherfucking glows of fucking rainbows and unicorns and sparkles and glitter and happiness and fucking what, girl? These niggas is not understanding how they could not keep that shit. They was trying to lock her down and they wanted her to be like the rest of them bitches know when a bitch know her motherfucking worth and know who she the fuck is. The fuck nigga, you not about to have me out here looking like respect. Give me something for Sierra. Give me some Sierra. Like at the end of the day, Sierra might have had a baby by that nigga, but look what she did. She level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Bitch, she level up, bitch. You level up. And she's another Scorpio queen. Level up, level up, level up. Okay, don't do that. Oh, bitch, I know that sex was good as fuck with Sierra and fucking Future. This two Scorpios. Damn. I know that shit was toxic in the motherfucker. I know. Ooh, I know.
She said, I know.
Have you ever fucked your own sign before, bitch? Ooh, make your hair blow off. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. Ooh.
My sign's toxic, so I don't know. Cancers are toxic. The male signs, I don't know if I could. I don't know how that would go. She laid out.
About the fucking cancer. We not.
I might now Scorpio. That's different.
We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna go to the next topic. Okay.
We're gonna get to the next topic. Your listener said, "What? How you feel about Capricorn?" I've never dated a Capricorn. My son's a Capricorn. I never dated.
Are very, very, very compatible with Capricorn.
I heard Capricorns are smart, so they probably got good conversation. They supposed to be smart.
King Ray, what you look like? Why don't you call into the chat? What you look like? What you
said, call into the chat. Let us see. We'll tell you when we know.
What you look like?
Somebody said, talk about the busted challenge.
The busted challenge. What is it to talk about?
I know. I don't know what to talk about that. It's just twerking, right?
Yeah.
Shaking ass challenge. Go to your local strip club. Like, I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I mean, it's cute. I think it's cute. So
I'm for it. I mean,
next topic is.
Go ahead.
Have you ever dated someone who had issues with performing in the
number? He said send him the number to call in.
Send him the number. Click the link in the chat. So listen, have you ever this is a good
topic. Oh, he said you should make one. I can't twerk, so that would be a terrible busted challenge. All you would see is my pancake ass.
I can a little bit, but
I ain't even got no ass. So you gonna have to show me some tips next time I'm over there. Because I can't twerk for nothing.
I my cheeks ain't for the internet.
No, I said you gotta show me when I'm over your place. Not for the internet.
So listen.
She said, listen.
The next topic is, have you ever dated someone who's had issues performing in the bedroom? And did it affect how you feel about the person? Did it alter the way you felt about this person? What's going on, Reddz, baby?
So,
what's up?
How you doing?
So let me what's going on, babe? So the question, have you ever dated someone who had issues performing in bed? And like, did it affect the way that you felt about them? Like, I'm talking about like because you're a man, like if a woman couldn't stay wet, didn't know how to ride, won't perform oral or didn't know how to do it, didn't have any personality in bed. Because personality when having sex is a thing. Okay, you need to have some personality, you guys. So like I'm gonna let you go first, cause y'all know I got a story to tell.
Yeah, I had a few girls that got born in bed.
What you say?
Oh, you hear me?
Speak
You
up.
hear me? Mm.
Yeah, I
A
can hear you
little bit.
a little bit.
Hold on. This shit too.
All right, so well, he's going to come back. All right, but I'm going to let y'all know. I told y'all I was dealing with the crackhead, right? So listen, y'all just say no to drugs, y'all, because I want y'all to know when y'all do drugs, it does affect y'all's performance in the bedroom. Like it can give you erectile dysfunction issues. Now that is now in all of my years, I have never, and I mean have never ever dealt with anyone that I felt like had performance issues. I'm not going to say that I've dealt with anyone that honestly, like if you didn't know how, I'm not that type of person that's really picky on, like if you don't like giving head or if you don't know what you're doing, as long as the dick is good, like I'm really not tripping on that. Like I am so serious. Like to me, I think like good dick is more important than good head. Like I can live without head. I don't know, just me personally. Like I'm serious. Like if the dick is having my shit locked up, you know what I'm saying? If you locking me up, bitch, I'm not thinking about like I'm good like that. If you can do that, that's a plus. But having a nigga that have some good sex that he can do that to you on a consistent basis, that's a blessing. So I've been blessed in that department. You know what I'm saying? So you know, so I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm not really tripping on certain things. If you don't like to do it, I'd rather you just not do it. But the thing that's bothering me is, like I said, erectile dysfunction, and it had to do with someone's use of narcotics, of like hard drugs. And I was unaware of the usage of the hard drugs. And when this person was having issues, I thought it was like, I was like, is this, it really made me feel some type of way. Like, is this something wrong with me? Like, it gave me some issues because I didn't understand like what was going on with the situation. Okay, no problem, baby. But I was like, I was really feeling some type of way. And then later on, it came about that this person is doing drugs. So it really wasn't me. And I'm not going to say that at that time when a person was having performance issues that it affected the way that I felt about him. It fucked me up self-esteem wise because I felt like it was something wrong with me. Why the reason why the person wasn't, even though I knew it wasn't nothing wrong with me, but regardless of what, like you still put it on yourself in some type of way, and then you're still feeling not satisfied, so you're feeling down about that as well.
Sexual frustration is real as shit too, because if you're sexually frustrated, it's gonna cloud your judgment anyways, which is gonna make you question a lot of shit. That shit is real. Like that's another thing. Like people, I'm not saying sex is everything, but that shit is real. I need to eat. I need to have a good sleep. Like you also need to have enough sex. I feel like when you start to get sexually deprived, that shit starts to affect your thinking and your feelings. He said need that combo. I feel you on that. She
Yeah. Oh, you had a few born people in bed. Oh my God. I've heard a lot of men that I've known say that they've had women that don't know how to ride properly. Like they just be bouncing. That's not the way you do it, baby. I mean, you have to. I don't want to be on it, but like, yo, like when you on it, young, like it's like a spiritual connection. But I'm like, I'm such a Scorpio, so to me, my language is sex. Like if you really want to know how I feel about you, you would see it in the bedroom. Like it's like a whole language to me. That's how I feel. So to me, it's like when you're on top that's your moment. That's when you're the star. You're in control. Like, you know.
You better embrace that, like, sex goddess.
Like, you need to, and women don't even understand, like, your walls, your pussy is a muscle. It's a, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when you are, like, moving yourself up, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it, like, every move, like, you have to use it. It's a tool. Like, you have to learn how to make your pussy talk. It's a language. Don't just sit there and just be, like, no, like, make that,
Do
like,
you think it's about the person you're connected to, though? Because I feel like does
yeah,
it depend on the person?
you got to bring it out of me.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm different with different people.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the chemistry. Like you're gonna see a different, like, even just friendship wise, but even sexually, like you're gonna see different aspects of my personality depending on who you are. Like it just,
I don't know all of the tricks. I'm just saying I know how to be very passionate with someone that I feel connected with. I'm definitely not like that with everybody.
yeah.
I could go very, very, very long time with periods without having sex, and I'm perfectly fine with that because it has to be it, like our Cardi said, it gotta be the whole package for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be able to go there with you. Like, if I can't go there with you and fully be me, I don't want to do it. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm good. Like, I'm the fuck good. Like, I'm so good. Like, I hate being around niggas because, like, I dated this one dude at one time. I don't know what it is about red niggas. They think because they some red niggas and they got a big dick or some shit like that they like
They do shit. They really feel themselves.
Boring as fuck. Like, on God. Like, and again, like we were saying, like the whole Lori Harvey and Future thing, like maybe them average bitches that they used to being around a cute nigga with a big dick, they would be sprawling over you. Bitch, I'm cute.
Exactly.
Pussy pop. I ain't got no dick, but I'm good over here. Like, you don't impress me, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? So, like, some of these niggas out here they got this big dick syndrome or this I'm a cute nigga syndrome. And some of these niggas don't even be having no good ass dick. They just be thinking they cute.
It's just big. They don't know how to use it. You gotta know how to use it too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or have personality in bed. Like, these niggas
all of that shit. Like, you just want.
These niggas just want to be.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Turn to the side. Let me pull your hair. Like, it shouldn't be so, like,
monotonous.
I just be like, young, like, y'all don't have no
creativity.
It's like you don't have no special move or nothing. Like, nigga, you just like like, I don't know. I'm just not impressed. Like, and another thing, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this too. Can we have a quick conversation about how you feel about niggas be sending you motherfucking dick pics that
Girl, I just posted about that today on Facebook. I was so irritated. Somebody sent me a picture. Like, I don't personally like unsolicited pictures. I have to have a connection with you in order for me to want your picture. Otherwise, it's just disgusting. It's irritating. Not to mention, my kids may be randomly on my phone using it for some shit. Don't be sending no random ass pictures. That shit irritates me.
Well, my kids ain't randomly on my phone, but one thing I'm gonna say is
they're not even cute. Like, not everybody
out here be thinking that y'all be talking on this big king tut shit like y'all got the biggest dick in the world, like a bitch supposed to be impressed. You don't know what the fuck I think is a big dick. You don't know what type of dick I had. Okay, so y'all be thinking, like, cause it's a few of y'all, like, y'all done been had to pick y'all faces up with me because I'm not impressed with that shit. Like, I fuck with killers and gorillas. Like, my exes might not be no shit, okay? But these motherfuckers got yards of dick, like, for real. So, like, I'm not impressed by your little motherfucking 7.5, 8 inches of dick that these bitches be falling all over y'all, tripping over y'all about. Like, so a couple of y'all niggas done sent me some dick pics thinking I was gonna be excited. And honey, I was looking at you like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that because baby, okay, like, Please. I am not. Are you not entertained? I was not. I skipped that fucking verse. I was not.
Let's skip that verse.
Y'all need to chill. You know, like that song on the record that you always skip, like on the album.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped that one. So listen, y'all need to stop be thinking like y'all because y'all done had a few bitches like out there fighting over y'all little fucking 7.5-inch dick, barely pushing 8 like that. Y'all about to impress. Y'all don't impress me, bruh. Unless you bought like 9 inches or more, don't send me your dick picture. And if I didn't ask you for that shit, don't send that shit to me because you don't impress me. And I'm so the fuck serious about that shit. And if you got some saggy, droopy ass balls, that shit is disgusting. Get Ice Cube, tighten them motherfuckers up or something for you. Don't send me no shit with no fucking grandpa fucking Sanderson fucking balls and shit. That shit is fucking disgusting. That shit looks fucking nasty, bitch. So let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
Walking around with the real meat lovers, bitch. Beep, beep. That's all, folks. I don't want to see that shit. Don't send me that shit because I'm going to ball your ass the fuck
Oh
out.
my God.
Send that shit to my friends and we going to laugh at that, especially if y'all got them grandpa fucking Sanderson draws, bitch. I mean, them motherfucking, them fucking soul.
Or even certain poses, like when you feel like you could tell they try to pose it a certain way to make it look bigger. We know the difference.
So serious. Niggas be trying to put them Jones next to them remote controls. Nigga,
you saw that?
Bitch. The fuck?
You so silly.
I done been fooled. Have you got a dick fish? I done been catfished by some dick before. It looked amazing on picture, but when I seen it in person, I was like, oh.
Girl, I ain't never been catfished.
Dick fishing? Is that a thing?
That's funny. I think it is a thing because I have, but I don't know because I feel like I could tell from the picture. Like I feel like sometimes like you could tell.
I hope y'all see my face. I'm baffled and bewildered. Like I'm really emotionally distraught. I feel like y'all niggas should go to jail for that shit.
Hey, that's how they be feeling too, though. That's how they feel when them joints snatch them wigs and them eyelashes off. So I guess they feel like
I'm not. I'll be snatching up. Y'all need to go to jail for that shit. If y'all
that's messed up. I don't know. That's funny.
No, because remember the other day that dude sent me that picture.
Yeah,
yo, you see that motherfucker profile? Ain't no way that was.
That's another thing. When they only show the lower half, but they're not showing their face with it. Like I feel like, or show something because I feel like I seen. So there's this dude that followed me on Instagram that had monster size cock. So he's always trying to hit me up through the chat. But I'm like, dude, your complexion look different in the pictures that show your face versus the pictures that show your dick. Like it's a different complexion. I feel like that's a catfish. Like, nah.
Have you ever sent a naked picture to someone and didn't get a response?
No, because I've only sent the naked picture a few times, like to a few people. I've never gotten no response. Have you ever gotten no response?
I have because I
don't think I've ever sent an unsolicited, but so I never sent one unsolicited.
We was in the tail end of our relationship. And it was at that point. But that's what, because in that relationship, that was our thing. Like every like at lunchtime or what you doing, send me a picture. Like that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I could tell like, oh, this nigga is preoccupied, this nigga's cheating, because like he would have responded by now, he would have did this and that. That's how I knew. That's when you see them patterns start
change. Yeah. That pattern changed up. See, I don't think I've ever sent it without it being requested.
That shit ball your I swear that shit ball your feelings up, bruh.
I would be pissed. Yeah, that would hurt my feelings. No, so I've never sent it with no response, but I've definitely not gotten enough of a response that I liked. Like it wasn't like I need a lot of feedback. Like you better be like, yeah, that like something. If it's just like, okay, thanks or something.
No, bitch. Nah. I don't like because like I said, the only one that I've been impressed was the one where I felt like the nigga was dick fishing me. That's why I sent it to you. I'm like, this shit.
This shit ain't real.
It's not real. This nigga's dick catfishing me. This nigga's a motherfucking joke. But still, even if you do send me a picture, and even if the dick and the body look amazing, do you think that that's making me want to fuck you? Like, for real?
I need more than
Like,
that.
motherfuckers really think that a bitch be that easy. Like, oh, I'm gonna send her a picture of my hard cock. My hard big ass cock.
Like, that's it. That's it.
Oh,
You know why? Because that's all they do for them. I think that's why. 'Cause that's why she's silly. I think it's because that's what it do for them.
Like nigga, I'm not I'm just like, oh, that shit looks juicy. Like, I'm just like, nigga, if you don't get your, like, I don't, like, what is, dude?
She said,
I be confused. I'm sorry, I gotta pour me some more. Like, y'all niggas be the fuck on heads. Like, what type of bitches do y'all really be fucking with like that? Y'all really be thinking that bitches be that thirsty for some dick? Like, you gonna send me a picture of your dick that I didn't ask you for, and I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I really want to fuck that.
Exactly. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? No comment. Like,
you call Jimmy.
Girl, I've got pictures from people I've never even had a conversation with. Like, we never even talked.
Like, you know what I'm saying, Queen? Like, yeah, we're just gonna want to fuck that guy. He is hung like a fucking scallywag. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking pervert. Like, bruh, like to me, I'm like, yeah, if this nigga is a motherfucker sending me rando commando ass pictures like off the willy-nilly and shit, like, you got to be sending that shit to other bitches like that too. Like, you not just
Exactly. Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I'm not special, so like, your dick is for the streets. Like that whole ass nigga motherfucking. Shout out to Future.
She said, shout out to Future.
For you, brother. This bro, listen, you ain't been winning in a while, and I love Future, but damn, you could keep Lori. I don't know what to say, bro. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose, but like, yeah, y'all niggas dick be.
What is the two-tone joint? What is that? Say there's two-tone. Girl, that is hilarious.
Wait, what two-tone joints? What's two?
He said there's a two-tone joint out in here. I'm like, what is that?
What is two-tone? What does that mean? Please click the link in the chat and tell us what the fuck that means, please.
Mm-hmm.
But while I'm gonna be back, what's the next topic? No, you never even asked the question about the performance. I gotta go to the bathroom and blow my nose. But you never answered the question about the performance thing.
What performance thing?
Have you ever dealt with someone with performance issues, and like, do you think that it would change or alter the way you felt about it?
We did talk about it a little bit, but go ahead. You go to the bathroom, I'll talk about it. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've never dealt with nobody with no performance issues, honestly. Like, I don't know. Performance issues. Would it change my opinion of them? Honestly, I think I'm a little bit I'm very flexible in relationships. Like, I feel like it's not going to necessarily make me change my opinion unless you're unwilling to work on it. So I have dealt with that. Like, I have dealt with someone who's just unwilling, which is a turnoff. Like, if you're unwilling to try new things, unwilling to explore, unwilling to experiment, I'm not as interested. I feel like, but I've never had someone who just like couldn't get it up or had like performance enhancement. I have had that with clients, and it is really like I have had a client who's had that, and it's related to drug use or other issues. And you know, it's challenging because if you use drugs consistently, it gives you that high, but then that means you're going to come down and your body isn't able to produce enough of that fast enough to kind of create that same release. And so it's a numbing effect, right? Like, there's a lot of people who like drugs because it enhances sex. But if you've gotten used to having sex on drugs because it enhances it, then you try to use it off of drugs, it's more numbing. So it just kind of depends. What do you guys think? Call in, give us y'all opinion. If that's something you've ever dealt with, someone who's had performance and anxiety. No, I've never really dealt with that.
Oh yes, like, you made a very good point because I'm not even gonna lie. When I was in my younger stage and I was going through my little pills and potions, like little, because I'm not gonna act like I ain't never go through like my little phase when I was in my early 20s. That's why when I said earlier to the young girl, like, listen, don't miss your whole phase, okay? Your whole phase where you can motherfucker legitimately say, bitch, I was in my 20s, and you could let that shit slide, okay? But like seriously, when I was going through my little pills and potions, little stage and shit, I went through like I don't know, it was like a hot winter where I had this little experience with something, and it intensified the sensation of sex and just so much. It was like once you experience like having sex with that additive, it was like, oh, I just had to feel that again. And it was like it made you not want to experience sex
Without it, yeah.
without that. And then like that's when I would like, to me, I'm not an extra additive person, period. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason why I even did it is because like I felt coerced to force to do it. But of course I'm my own person, so it's not nobody's fault that I did whatever I did. But I was doing something that really wasn't me. You see what I'm saying? So then I realized like anytime that I felt like I don't want to enjoy something that I enjoy without this additive, I had to cut it out. So I only went like maybe through like maybe I would say maybe 3 to 6 month phase with that shit. Then I had to let that shit motherfucker go myself. But I did go through a phase where I was just like, I enjoyed the sensation so much, like I didn't want to experience it without it. And
That's I feel smoking though a little bit. That shit it adds an element. Just true. I'm not saying I won't do it without it, because I feel like maybe that's another thing. Just being a freak, like I'm always gonna enjoy. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy sex unless you just like aren't, like you said, personality. Unless you're just not like giving me any energy, then I feel like it's gonna be good. It should be enjoyable for both of us. Unless you're just over there not doing nothing. She's like,
oh my God, no.
She said no.
I understand. Like I feel like I have a weight phobia. I really do feel like I have a weight. Yeah, with sex.
Like how big? She said a weight. You scared of somebody that's big?
I can't breathe when they're over top of me. I feel smothered. It's like I'm serious. It's like I'm like I just want to. It's just like let me up. I can't. Like I go through a panic or something like that. I can't. Like I the fuck can't. I the fuck can't. But anyway, let's go to the next topic, you guys.
I agree.
I am going to say that in regards to that thing, to that topic, I want to say that regardless of the issue with the guy that I was dealing with that had the performance issue, I still fucked with him though. Like it didn't really change the way that I felt about him. Like I still
if you really care about them. I think if you don't care about them, it might. But if you really like them, it's not.
Like it didn't bother me that much. You see what I'm saying? Like once I figured out what the deal was with him, I was like, okay, well, if he's willing to help himself, like I know he can get past this, and because I've had normal experiences with him, but it was when he was using, the sex was not good. It was not good. When he wasn't using, we was good. He was good. That's why I was fucked up. I was like, yo, like, oh my God, so I'm never gonna have sex again. That's really good with him because he wants to do drugs. Like, really? Like, I couldn't. And can you believe someone asked me when I was talking to him about it? They was like, oh, well, was he an everyday user or was it just recreational? I'm like, I don't want him using drugs, not that type of drugs. Like, that's some serious fucking shit. Like, so no, that's a no-no for me. Like, no. Like, but what if it was someone that, because of their medications,
yes, that's real.
That's real. And libido. Like, I mean, personally, I feel like if you love someone, you love someone. But at the same time, I can't get mad at someone if their feelings got altered or they feel some type of way because someone is not able to perform or doesn't. Because you got to understand, some medications, your sex drive is just non-existent.
Oh, I know, because I have mental health issues, so it's like that shit. I've been prescribed medication that would affect my sex drive. I'm not taking that shit. Straight up, I'm not taking that shit.
Depression medication.
Yeah, they try to prescribe me that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather smoke. Like, no, I'm good. I'm not about to take something that's gonna make me blow up, affect my sex drive, all of that shit. It's like you got to think about value of life, quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't have enough, like if I'm not having healthy sex life, if I'm not able to do certain things, I'm gonna be miserable. So is it even worth it? You saying it's gonna make me feel better from one aspect of depression? It's just gonna give you a different component of depression because you ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you blow up or if you're not able to perform sexually, you're still gonna be depressed.
And that extra weight and shit like that can give you. Some people are self-conscious.
Yeah, self-esteem issues or whatever. Yeah, like absolutely.
So the last question for the night, and then we wrapping it up because my fucking shit is on 10%. What does it mean when someone that you know, like, sneak disses or slick shade you? Like, what does that mean? And like, how should you take that? And it's like someone that it's not someone that you don't know and they're just talking shit and they don't know you. Like someone that you personally know. Like, have you ever been in a situation where you were talking to someone about like some genuine shit and it's like, excuse me, and you had to sit there and be like, damn it, they just dissed me? Like, was that some shade? Like, have you had that moment where you just
a
oh,
lot of times.
Whoa. Like, number one, what does that mean when someone does that? And I'm asking that because to me, I feel shade is shade is shade is shade is shade. So slick shade or sneak dissing, you know what I'm saying, is something that is a cover up. It's not intended to be shade, but in all intentions, it is shady as fuck. But I'm trying to cover it up,
disguise it, yeah,
spice and everything nice. But I'm meaning for it to be shady, bitch. Catch. You know what I'm saying? To me, especially if it's someone that you know, and I'm not talking about someone that you don't know. Anytime I see someone that I know throw slick shade or diss, bitch, you secretly had some fever for me and I didn't know that. And I don't know why. But you just clued me into that, bitch, you got some motherfucking heat for me. Mm-hmm. That's unbeknownst to me. And I see you, bitch, because like them little slick little shit, them little jabs, them little like what?
Mm-hmm.
Because people that I really fuck with, I don't do shit. I don't get impression. I get them love. Fuck, like I like once motherfuckers that have they don't like you because a lot of people they will be around you because of who you are, what you have, the networking or some type of connect or something is something that they're getting out of it, or just because they want to carbon copy a minute. People will be around you just because they want to mimic your flavor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? How you say shit, how you do shit, how you be picking up men, how you connect with friends, how you wear your clothes, how you do your hair, how you get up and wash your ass in the morning. Like, motherfuckers will legitimately and hate you the whole time. Mm-hmm. They take notes. Like, I try to tell people that all the motherfucking time. So when you get those little slick shades, pay attention to that shit because it will pay dividends later. I swear it will. Because if people just pay attention, because motherfuckers be like, oh, we just play like that. No, bitch, I don't play like that. Because that's just like, have you ever paid attention to like the City Girls and Saucy Santana? I mean, I like how they play and they be throwing slick shade at each other, but sometimes I be really looking at them like, do y'all really like each other? Because y'all be really throwing some real deep, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be like really throwing some shade at each other. And it be seeming like, oh, y'all playing like that. But like, no, bitch. That's why I be like, how pressed this motherfuckers to have friends or people around them? Because, bitch, only thing you got to do is throw me some slick shade one motherfucker time, bitch. Because I'm going to clock you on that shit. I'm be like, what?
Yeah.
And be like, what? And if I keep seeing that shit, like, no, because, bitch, for whatever reason, you got some animosity against me, you hating me, or you don't like me. It's something. And it's unbeknownst to me, and I don't know why, and I don't want to know why. Because I'm not talking about, I don't want to.
You do know why. We already said why. They miserable. They hating. But they jealous. They admire you. Some people, like, you know how you and I, if we see like what we just talked about earlier, there's a beautiful chick. I have never been that chick who has felt some type of way. Oh, you look, I give free compliments all the time. Men, women. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you look nice. Oh, I like your outfit. I like your shoes. Whatever. I give free compliments. When women can't do that or men can't give compliments, it's because they feel insecure. They need to always be winning. Like you just said, if I always have to be winning, I cannot recognize your wins because I feel like that takes something from me. I don't feel that way. You look good. I look good. We can both look good. But some people feel like, oh, if you get the compliment or if people talking good about you, that takes something away from them. They got to do that shit. That's that work you got to do within yourself to look at, why do I feel bad if somebody else gets praise? If you get success, if you get a house, a car, I'm not threatened by that. I think that's amazing. I feel like, oh, she's killing it. That's what I want from people that I care about. I want them to kill it. Not only that, I see that means that it's possible for me to kill it in life. So maybe I need to do something. Maybe I need to make some adjustments. Maybe I need to look at some shit. Maybe I need to ask you some questions. Maybe you could sit down and teach me some shit. We got too much fucking pride. So we can't never sit down and say, hey, I see you doing something. Maybe you could show me how to do that. No. So instead, I'm going to tell you ain't shit. I'm going to throw shade your way, say some little slick shit to make you try to feel bad about yourself because I admire you and I respect what you're doing, but I don't have enough courage to say it. Instead, I got to throw shade. It's coward.
Fucking shit. And I'm being very serious because to me, like, I feel like people that feel like if you got to feel that to make you feel good about yourself, you got to throw slick shade at me. Get the fuck on, because I don't want to be around nobody that I feel like I got to be shady. Like, yeah. Period. Like, I just like, I don't want to be around nobody that I feel like I got to be shady. It's just like our Carter said, it's usually how they feel about themselves. Like, at the end of the day, like, anybody that I love, that's just like my family members or my friends. If you really my family members or my friends, I'm not going slick shade at you. Like, we can sit back and kiki and just have a good fucking time. Like, what I need to fucking dish you or like put you down about something for, like I genuinely love you. So I'm not thinking nothing negative to say about you at no point in time in any type of conversation whatsoever. Now, if we can have a intellectual conversation about something and you can feel your way about something and I can feel the way that I feel, but that don't mean that you stupid. That don't mean that I have to put you down.
Exactly.
I have to slick shade you or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm very big on, I'm cool on constructive criticism, but for real, on certain levels, if you not going to help me,
thank you. People love to give some criticism. I hate that.
About what you got to say about it, and you can keep your constructive criticism. No, because at the end of the day, like certain people, they just like certain people be trying to say, just like we was talking about earlier about the dude giving the girl to Michael Kors. Unless you about to come and put some more money in his pocket so he could go buy her Gucci or Fendi or Prada,
shut the fuck up. Stay in your lane. Absolutely.
If you ain't giving him no money to buy his girl a Gucci, a Fendi, a Prada, bitch, say nada. Don't say fucking nothing at all. Like, period. If you're not going to do, if you're going to give constructive criticism, do it in a way which it improves in someone's life where they can benefit from what you're saying, that they will make vast improvements by the actions that they're making in their life off of what you said. You're not going to get the actions or the response that you think that you're trying to get by slick shading or dissing somebody. Like, I don't understand what people be getting. And I honestly think, like, I know people be trying to cover that shit up like, oh no, we friends and that's how we play like that. Baby, that's not your friend. And don't let nobody ever fucking lie to you and click you that bullshit. Like, nah, I just be fucking with you. Like, I just no, that bitch don't like you. That shit she said, she meant that shit. And it was malicious. Don't let nobody motherfucker try to cover that shit up. Oh no, that's slick shade. It wasn't meant to be malicious. No, bitch, yes, you just try to cover it up with some fucking sugar and plum fairy juice. Bitch, I don't like plum fairy juice.
You said plum fairy juice.
No sugar plum fairy, bitch. I don't eat sugar fucking plums. Don't put no sugar on no shit and try to tell me it's a fucking tasty treat, bitch. I'm the fuck sorry.
Nah.
I'm the fuck about it. But y'all, we about to hurry up and get the fuck on up out of here because my fucking I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Do you have any last comments to say on the last topics or any of the last topics?
No, I feel like we wrapped it up pretty well. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And again, don't let nobody put sugar on shit and tell you it's a fucking tasty treat. I'm so serious. Like, someone that really loves you don't have nothing negative to say and would most definitely not try to put you down in any type of motherfucking way. Like, even if you going outside and you thinking you looking cute in a motherfucking kitten heel and shit like that, bitch. Listen, if my friend like her motherfucking kitten heel and if she giving you a nice ass motherfucking swivel with them hips, and unless I got some money to buy her the type of shoe that I feel like she should be in, I'm gonna let her live. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna tell her, be like, bitch, you killing me with that kitten heel, bitch. We definitely, when I tax one time, bitch, you having it up. And if I say it out my mouth, I mean it, and I'm gonna show some results by it. And that's on period. And that's because I love.
Because that's real love. Because it's about building and not tearing people down. Like, if I have something and I care about you, I'm gonna help you get that or better.
And you don't know, she got soggy ass ankle issues where she needed to wear a fucking kitten heel. Okay. So support your girlfriend in her kitten heel and her soggy ass ankles. And buy her some shit with some ankle support. Buy her some motherfucker, oh no, some high top Reeboks or some shit. Go get her some old
show her some other swag. She might need to be like, look, get your tennis shoe game up. You can rock some tennis shoes with skirts now. So maybe heels ain't your shit.
Or get her some good ankle support and shit. Get her
some ankle support, some doctor shows and all that shit.
Season, so when y'all go out there, she ain't got to wear that kitten heel because during the rest of the year she had some good ankle supports because you was looking out for her with them easy spirits. So anyway, love yourself. We will see you not next Friday, the Friday after next.
2 weeks from now, yes. Friday after next.
Yes, the Friday after next, y'all. And listen, if there's any more questions, y'all, if there's any more questions, y'all make sure you email me at scorpionreddz@gmail.com. And thank you to the young man that sent in a few topics that he did for today's show. I thank you guys again and again. Email us at scorpionreddz@gmail.com. If you have any more questions, it's been love, it's been peace. See you guys next time.
Love y'all.